Oh no, I didn't put my camera on the tripod. That's what I forgot to do. I was definitely prepared. 100% prepared for today. There we go. Totally just didn't get caught in my pants completely on the floor. Nope, we were 100% ready the whole time. We were 100% ready. 100% ready. Fuck. We were definitely ready for stream. Totally didn't forget to set up everything. Totally wasn't too busy making a sick thumbnail that I forgot about literally every other part of the stream. There we go. Alright. We're good. We're good. We did it. What up, people? Yeah, that's real. Metal jump scare. Alright. Let's get the combo form ready. That is not... This all set up. How are we doing today, people? How are we doing? I'm not mom, that's Mim. Mim is the mom. Mim is the mom around here. I am just Meta. Alright, let me get chat popped out and get the Google Sheets open, and then we'll be ready for our epic combo testing session. I need to be more prepared. Father Topsing, my word. Today is a day, that's for sure. That is. Today is a day. 100%. We are already getting a shit ton of stuff put in. Alright. Drawn Sword, 960, Taper, Night Lance, 560, low flat, Viper Tail, 960, low flat. That's some good stuff. Good stuff, people. You shouldn't believe anything that Wood says at this point. He's already been outed anyways. Mim confirmed who he was. His mask has been yoinked off. I won't send in a combos I'm currently building on the server. Alright, nice. Oh, that server. Oh boy. I will see if I can hop on that later. I still have like a crap ton of stuff I need to get done for tomorrow's stream, which is a bit of a pain, but I will do my best to make it out. I'll do my best to make it in tonight. Also, from the short testing with Unicorn Sting, stock is pretty good. Yeah, I've heard that Unicorn Sting is actually pretty decent, which makes me want to get it even more. Artemis, what's up? What's going on? Welcome. We're testing combos as usual. Maybe not as usual, but should be decent today. All right. 560 low flat. Let me get mine. 5. Here we go. All right. Interesting. Nightlance is kind of chilling. Nightlance is kind of chilling right now. We do need more low flat. We need more low bits. Low needle would be interesting. I think low needle would be like a good opportunity for a wider defense, I suppose, or a wider needle. If we got it on like the 16 gear bits from UX, I think that would be cool. Get something a little bit more LAD on it. Would be a lot of fun. I know Counter's already made low rush, which that thing is pretty sick. Low taper would be cool. Low ball would be interesting to see if it was more of a... It was like wider, I guess. It wasn't as rounded. Low point would be interesting. Low point would be fun if the point was more exposed. I think that would be an interesting concept to experiment with. Pretty interesting. I'm gonna get my... Seems like people like to request for angled launches, so we're gonna pull out the other angle links for Noozle. I'm gonna run another Drawn Sword Nightlance. I kind of like this Nightlance low flat combo. This thing's actually fun. Maybe on gear point. I need to get a gear point. Alright. We are going to swap that 960 and stick it on Viper Tail for that combo. Did I take a Viper Tail apart? I didn't. Should have. We need a low needle that has a shape like WD. Exactly. We do need that. I want to see Galactic. What's going on? I want to see like something that's not like needle is so sharp. Like it sucks. High needle's a bit better. It's got a it's not, what's the opposite of steep? Gentle grade on the tapering. But then we've got Spike, which just sucks. So I think like a low needle would be a great opportunity to have like even more LAD on it. Especially if it was on like the 16 teeth bit. James, what's up? Welcome. Ball actually isn't a full ball. Ball is weird. Ball is like semi-ball. It's sort of interesting. It always, like, it's somewhat round, but it's also not. Orb is a bit different. Let me get my Viper. Orb is actually kind of round. So if this was bigger and it was more of the bottom part, I think that would work for low ball. Yeah, it's got a bit of a taper on it. All right. So next up we got a low flat combo for Viper Tail on 960. That seems like it could be interesting. I'm curious to see how it goes up against Night Lance. These are two very similar combos. Although maybe I shouldn't. I'll use the other Viper Tail since that one is visually different. Beautiful. All right. So we got Viper Tail, 960 low flat, and Night Lance something low flat. 560 low flat? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, Night Lance kind of bopped it a little. Interesting. Oh! Well, Night Lance got bopped right back. That was interesting. Fat Quet, what's going on? Ultra, what's up? Oh man, Viper's getting its butt whooped. Green. There is green, indeed. There is green. Oh, man. It looked like Night Lance was about to just stand up. About to stop stand up. Saw your interview on Blade Dragons. Counterverse was a great interview. Yeah, that was fun. Our interview with Counter was tons of fun. Counter's fun to talk to. His customs are like insane. Like, go check his channel is worth a watch for anybody. Awesome, glad you're doing good, Ultra. It's good to hear. All right, we'll do one more of these, and then we'll switch up for the next combo. Dang, Viper really just... Man, Night Lance 560 low flat kind of cooks a little bit. Viper got... Oh, your combo. Oh, you put in... What was it, the Night Lance one? Is that what you put in? Yo, what up, A-Craze? Yeah, the Night Lance one is good. That's a solid combo right there. I'm gonna mark that one. Alright, so we're gonna keep the Night Lance one on because this one's fun. GG, what's up? Welcome. It's alright, James. You can cook. You can do it, man. Alright, next up we got a Drawn Dagger combo. This should be interesting. 560 Gear Ball. Gear Ball's a fun bit. Gear Ball is definitely a fun bit to play with. Yeah, I just run these in the order I get them. You said Night Lance isn't good for attack. It can be. I mean, anything can be good for attack with the X line, but... Here's to see how attack. Now, granted, Night Lance didn't particularly do great against, It didn't do great against Drawn Sword on Taper. Hey Leaf, what's up? Like, Lance kind of did decent against Drawn Sword, but I'm curious to see how it goes up against Gear Ball. Drawn dagger is, oh, okay. Yeah, once your Beyblade gets sideways like that, it doesn't end well. I mean, it's kind of sucking against drawn dagger at the moment. It hasn't won a single match. I mean, frankly, I wouldn't put any of the Knight bays on my comp deck. If I was going to build one, I would not have Knight as a part of it. If I was doing a defense build, I would probably go for Wizard. It just kind of, it tanks a little bit better than Knight Lance and Knight Shield. Because Knight Lance is a bit too recoily for my taste. Knight Shield is just, eh. But Wizard is actually kind of popping. Wizard kind of pops sometimes. What the hell just happened? That... It looked like Knight Lance hit the wall so hard it just bounced itself into the pocket. I'm gonna try Knight Lance on gear flat and see if that changes anything. I think low flat isn't working quite well for it. We're gonna try and go for the all or nothing on Knight Lance, see if it works out a little better. Okay, that's something. Now it's starting to do a little better. Low flat might not be Knight Lance's strong suit. Maybe gear flat is. Or not. Maybe gear flat doesn't work on it. That was interesting. Like a decent hit on that. Knight Shield is decently good for attack. I mean, I would rather use a different blade for attack. If I was gonna do an attack build, I'd probably go for Phoenix. If I'm doing defense, I would probably see if I could get a Drake, because Drake is apparently like pretty good on defense. I think I'm, what is it, Drake on like 560 gear ball is supposed to be pretty good. What was my combo the other day? I forgot to note it down. I don't remember. I don't remember specific combos. Why is Drake good for defense? Because it's heavy. That's why. Yeah, I think it was in the WBO server. A couple people were talking about Drake, and it's decent for defense, but I mean that's because it's heavy. But I also think it's got, like, compared to Phoenix, Drake's shape is a bit. It looks a bit less aggressive than Phoenix, because Phoenix is very like jagged. It's got a lot of edges on it. Drake, yeah, it's got the four blade thing, but it's a little bit smoother from what I've seen than Phoenix. Wait, square shape. Yeah. I wouldn't say Phoenix is... I mean, it can be, I guess. It's heavy, but shape does play a lot of factors in it. Phoenix has more of a triangle shape, if anything. But Phoenix also has like a lot of edges. Like it's got a lot of ridges, and it's got this whole section here, so Phoenix smacks a little more. But it can work. Yeah, stationary attack is a better way to put it for Phoenix. Oh. Yeah, now Lance is actually kind of working. Now it works. I think like when gear flat gives Lance, Phoenix is in its emo phase. Gear flat seems to do a lot better for Knight Lance than low flat. Mostly because it's able to lean and still perform better than low flat can, from what I'm seeing. And it's like way more able to get dagger off balance. Like, holy crap. Yeah, bits make a huge difference. Damn it. Stay on the bay. Or on the launcher. Yeah, but Gear Flat also can do that sometimes. It's more mobile, but it can also SD a lot quicker if in a bad situation. We'll do one more and then switch up. Or Dagger will one-shot KO itself and then proceed to... Okay. One more. Bye, Ultra. If Phoenix was in its emo phase, I feel like we would get a black Phoenix recolor. Like, if we got, like, non-painted blade and then black, that would be kind of sick. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Gear Flat's a funny bit. Although you really gotta smack hard, like, right at the beginning. If you miss your hits on Gear Flat, or you end up going around the edge like that, you just die. Alright, we got Viper Tail 560 low flat, and Dronzer 960 rush. 960 is an interesting choice. With Dronzer, it would be... Dronzer needs weight, because it's so light. And it's difficult to get a good a good hit in when it's up against other stuff sometimes. We'll try it on 960. Now 960 does... Yeah, this thing is not going to burst easy. Yeah, this thing... I doubt it'll burst, but Dronzer's issue isn't necessarily bursting, it's just staying in the stadium. So more weight on it makes it all the better. And then Viper 560 LF. That's an interesting take. LF is alright, but I would rather use Gear Flat at this point on anything. That is my low flat bit. Alright. Something is wrong with the respawn machine. Wait. Oh, in Craft? How often are you dying, Counter? That might affect it. That might have a role to play. Oh, dude, Viper like jumped on top of Dronzer. That was sick. Yeah, Dronzer is just... I don't think it'll... Yeah, well, kind of tied. Granted, it's going up against something on low flat, so that could be helping it out a bit. Yeah, right there. It just got smacked so hard. Oh, well, that happened. Okay. So it did get a win. I swear, if Dronzer wins, I mean, that'd be pretty hype. I think Beyblade X is still too inconsistent because of the limited parts. I wouldn't say inconsistent. I mean, the thing with X is that there's a lot more variation in battle, so you're not going to get the same battle twice most of the time. But which opens up more room for strategy, like strategic launching to hold your Beyblade in this position as long as possible, so that an attack Beyblade going around will more likely, you know, not hit you. So like staying in this corner in a double right spin or staying in this corner in a double left spin is really good. But it could also come with its own detriments. I think right now I want to wait until Season 1 ends and we finish Gen 1 or System 1 for X. Because then we're going to have all the parts that Takara wanted to push out for the first system, and then we'll move into System 2 and Season 2, and we'll start to see more advancements. It's very early to call it with X, I think. We just gotta wait until we get all the parts that we're gonna get, because they could still switch up gimmicks for it. They could still do some wacky stuff. So I'm curious to see what they what we get from Takara. Now, in terms of Hasbro, I know I made that video last week about how it will be better. That was more or less the will be better title was mostly just to get people to watch the video, which it did. It got like 2.6
1,000 views, which is the second most viewed video now, which is hype. But I don't think it's going to be long term. Maybe we'll get like some decent stuff very early, but once we hit season 2, and maybe even if we hit maybe wave 2 will suck, but I wouldn't put the bank on Hasbro. It probably will it'll get bad really quick, which is going to be super sad. I think Hasbro should just stop making toys because they don't care about the people that they're making the toys for. They really should just stop doing toys and focus on games. Give Beyblade to Mattel or Spin Master or whatever. They got to give it up because it's not good. I like your news update videos. I appreciate it. I always try and go for a more like objective look at it. I try to be more critical and point out possible issues and problems that we'll see rather than just glazing the whole time. Because honestly, glazing everything is so annoying. Like, the whole like dude bro hype train shit pisses me off. I hate that so much. Like, look at it for what it is. Go ahead and enjoy it, because you know I was critical of UX when it started. When we were first like getting announcements on UX, I was very critical of it. I did not like it. But then when we got more information and we found out more about it, then I started to warm up to it. Like when people get so like overly hyped off the bat, like go wait. We saw a silhouette. Go sit down and wait for the rest of the information. Then we'll talk when we get all of the info. As for Hasbro, honestly, I think I'm just not going to talk about it. I was going to make a video on it today, but I decided not to. Frankly, I'll just let it fizzle out and die, or I'll let it be successful. Whatever they decide to do with it. But I'm not expecting anything huge from them, so that is my final stance. Maybe I'll turn this clip into like a little video. See what happens. The character should take the risk and handle distribution of the what? They should! And they fully can! They did with Thomas the Tank Engine for years, and it was great. And then, you know, they offloaded it to Mattel Fisher-Price when they bought it out. But, like, what was it, like 90s to like 2005 Thomas the Tank Engine Tomy toys were peak. They were so good. Tomy is more than capable of being able to like do that. I don't know why they're still doing shit with Hasbro. There's probably more to it than just there's probably a lot of like factors to why Beyblade has to come out from Hasbro or, you know, a different company, why it has to get licensed to another company to produce. There's probably more reason, but honestly, if Takara just like did it themselves, I would be so hype. I mean, that I was hoping that is what they were going to do. But to be fair, I think one thing that we are forgetting with the whole Hasbro thing is the fact that they have T licensing. So I don't want to say that Hasbro is going to solely ruin it in the US because Takara is going to be more active with Beyblade in the, you know, worldwide. So there's probably hope for X because, you know, like they probably got their eyes glued to Hasbro. And honestly, if the CFO says that they're going to try and like cut as much costs as they can, which essentially is going to be make all of the products cheaper and either keep the price the same or raise the price, then we could see Takara pull from Hasbro and find a new company, which honestly they should have done that to begin with. But that's just my thoughts on it. We'll have to wait and see, but you know, I think Takara definitely wants Beyblade to do well, so I'm hoping that they take the necessary measures to regulate as much as possible with Hasbro. So we'll see what happens with that. There's a lot of factors in play. Takara actually had plans for global distribution. No clue why they didn't go through. Yeah, they should have. They really should have. I don't know, maybe Hasbro like sucked their dicks or something and tried to redeem themselves, but they're probably not. Honestly, if they're just doing Hasbro again because Hasbro like decided to suck their dicks for it, Hasbro's gonna drop the ball. I have no faith in them anymore. Like I've said before, Beyblade should be treated like it deserves so much better. Especially because Beyblade does so well in the US anyways. Like, it's not like Beyblade isn't capable of swimming on its own. Like, if we just had the products drop with just ad marketing everywhere, no anime even. Like, no anime, we just drop Beyblade X without the Marvel collabs too. It would do well. it would do well. Like, if Takara just did that, it probably would sell. Because Beyblade is established in, like, everywhere. It's an evergreen product. So it'll do good. Like, when Beyblade pops up every few years, it gets hyped for a good, like, year or two in the US. And then, yeah, it'll fade out, but then that just means they get to make the next system. So, who knows? Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of things at both Hasbro and Takara that just kind of haven't fallen into place yet. But at least Takara is more so aware of Beyblade. I'm just hoping that Hasbro doesn't ruin it for the US. Because if Beyblade X sucks in the US, oh man, that's really gonna blow. It's really gonna be bad if like Hasbro manages to kill America, like the general American audience for Beyblade. At that point, I feel like Beitsu would just have to go into overtime, like promoting Takara so much. But at that point, honestly, Takara could easily just swoop in and just say, hey, look, Hasbro failed. We hate them. We're just going to make this shit ourselves. So, good quality toys for everyone. It would, I would like that to happen, but I sure hope Hasbro does good. Not that I love Hasbro, but I just want affordable bays. I want affordable bays, but I also want quality. I don't, like, I want to go to the store. I want to buy this. I don't want low quality Viper Tail. I don't want thin metal, thin plastic, like altered gears or whatever, like altered systems, whatever. I want this. I want this in stores for like $8 or whatever. Like, that's what we want, but I don't think Hasbro understands that. Which is honestly just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. What if TT had too many ties with Hasbro? Because they do Transformers together? I mean, Transformers is one thing, and it probably is more cost effective to just keep doing Beyblade through Hasbro, but Transformers also sucks right now. Hasbro is doing a shit job with Transformers. It's not like the Mattel situation where, yes, I don't like what Mattel is doing with Thomas the Tank Engine, but at the same time, Mattel is also popping off. Like, the Barbie movie, I've heard, is pretty decent. I kind of want to see that, just because people said it wasn't, like, you know, it didn't pander to any audience, and it was enjoyable for most for, like, a general audience. They also do really well with Hot Wheels, and Mattel is also being cautious in the market for toys, and they're trying to expand, which is a really good thing. Mattel is honestly not bad. I say that I hate them for Thomas, but I mean, they're decent. They're decent at least. Better than Disney in my opinion, but Disney's a whole nother rabbit hole. Hasbro, on the other hand, they also made a statement that they're trying to push towards a more... They're trying to focus more on their games, like their board, like their digital games and whatnot. They're trying to do more Hasbro gaming rather than toys, which honestly probably a good move. But you know, they really should just either do toys and games or just do games and no toys. Like, I think with the shape of the economy at the moment for America, it needs to be decisive. It needs to be more decisive than, we'll focus more on this and push this to the sideline. Because if you do that, you're going to actively harm your image. And that's kind of what they're doing. And I'm just a little baffled that, you know, you got all these people that went to college and yet they don't know how to read the market properly. Do some inside work. Go and get some surveys. It generally boggles me. If I was running a toy company, if I was running Hasbro, I would sell Beyblade to a different franchise, honestly, and Transformers. I'd probably give them to Mattel. But, I mean, again, there's a lot of things I don't know about the situation, so these are just my hopes, dreams, and speculations. Take all of it with a grain of salt. If I put this out there, how much do you think Takara charge Hasbro for Beyblade rights? That's a good question. Now, T-Licensing Inc. is in charge of, like, the promotion and marketing for the US, but Takara could easily be using that as a bridgeway for them to come over and do Beyblade themselves. Because honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Takara does Hasbro Beyblade X for one season, but then pulls it and then does it themselves for every season afterwards. I could see that happening very easily. And I think a good sign would be the Takara logo on the Hasbro Beyblade X boxes. If we see that, then that's probably a good thing. Because that could mean, not will mean, it could mean that Takara has plans of just distributing Beyblade themselves in the future. Maybe they'll start with Hasbro and then switch over. I don't know. That would be nice if they did that, though. Hasbro's doing a bad job with all their toys. Yeah, Hasbro doesn't know how to do toys anymore. It's a shame. How do you feel about Transformer Reactivate news? I don't keep up with Transformers. I just know that Hasbro is not doing good with them. Yeah, Transformers wasn't really my thing, because when I was in the prime to get into Transformers, I was into Thomas instead. So it just, you know, I picked one brand of sentient vehicles over another. That's sort of where it came down to. Hasbro's trash. Hasbro's not necessarily trash, but their toys, yes, are trash. Although they are pretty scummy for trying to cut costs and raise prices at the same time. They're more invested in themselves than they are in their fans, which is sad. Sad to say. Even though all their toys sell millions. I mean, they're starting to lose stock. They're dropping in terms of their toys. Like, they did worse. What was it, like 7% worse than 23? Or something like that. Like, the toy industry is starting to go down. Kids are still into toys, don't get me wrong, but there is a noticeable shift over towards digital mediums for entertainment over physical, which is so sad. I think that's really sad to see, but you know, we'll see if that gap gets bigger over time. It's all about money. Yeah, pretty much. For some companies it is. For Mattel, it's hard to say, because they do a good job with Hot Wheels. Like, Hot Wheels has been consistently good for a very, very long time. And I know that Mattel is capable. They just decided to ruin my favorite franchise ever for no reason, seemingly. When they easily could have made their money back by just doing like, if they just went low budget and just brought back the models for Thomas, if they, like, killed CGI and then just gone back to, like, what they were doing for the first 5 seasons, it probably would have saved the franchise, because they can milk the hell out of DVD releases, which, well, to be fair, DVDs aren't as in as they used to be, in all honesty. But they could still do digital releases. They could still sell them on Amazon or make them available on Prime or whatever. I kind of hate streaming services for ruining TV shows a little bit. I feel like TT is actively helping Hasbro out with X, with the lack of stickers, hollow metal, and those parts. I mean, yeah. Like, I think Hasbro will have a chance to screw it all up. They can easily screw it up because they're greedy like that. It's not going to work out long term for them, in my opinion. GJ Mid-Fake Company. Yeah, real. Yeah, honestly, Takara should just go with the Mid-Fake Company. They should just license them to do it. Because they'll fucking do it. It's a Transformers video game. Oh, yeah, that explains. I'm not as into games as I used to be. I play, like, a handful. I quit Forza, actually. Like, I was so hyped for Horizon 5 when it was announced, and I bought it. I got premium, like, day one. Or no, pre-order. Yeah, I pre-ordered that. It's very... Horizon 5 is a terrible game, in my opinion. It's oversaturated. There's no progression system. It's really just... You really gotta play it with friends. It sucks playing it alone. And even so, unlocking all of the new stuff in it is so boring. It's the same thing every week. It's just a terrible game in my opinion. Horizon fell off so hard, but yeah, I don't play video games as much as I used to. I just don't like modern gaming anymore. The distribution for Hasbro is, I mean, yes, it's not going to change. Toy industry isn't going anywhere. Yeah, but here's the thing. If this is an if the medium fully switches, then toys will die out, but it'll take a long time. It'll take, like, several decades for it to go out, but there could be a time, if we don't lay off the technology. If we lay off the technology at some point, I really, really hope that we do, because technology is honestly, while it's a great thing, and while it allows us to do this, where we get to talk with each other, like, from multiple places in the world and discuss these things, it's also a huge detriment in a lot of other areas. It can be very dangerous. I think we should see like a recession for technology and digital mediums. I think we should have a retro age where we just screw off with like the digital dashboards and cars, and we go back to like analog clocks and everything. I think we should backstep a bit for technology and use it where it's necessary, but not everywhere. Because America is so divided, and the world is starting to get more divided too. But I think if we started to focus more on like interpersonal and building relationships in person and, community, I think that would be a big thing. But who knows? That's probably wishful thinking. I don't think that'll happen. Humans are just not like that. At least modern ones. It's sad. Oh, let's see. More like a post-apocalyptic game. Interesting. I kind of want to play like the post-apocalypse Terminator games. Those seem kind of interesting, but I've just never had the time to deal with it. And more so Beyblade, since it's a game and not an action figure. Yeah, like, Beyblade is different because... Beyblade's interesting because it sells because they release new parts that you can switch out with your older parts. So, while yes, you could, very surface level, be into Beyblade and have, like, 7 or 8, and, enjoy it like that. I think the best way to experience Beyblade, of course, is to get as many as you can, experiment with all the different parts that you possibly can, which... I don't know why the hell the writers for the anime haven't made a part change episode yet or emphasized that, because, part changing is such a huge part of Beyblade. But if only it was up to me to do the marketing, I could save Hasbro if they let me in, but probably wouldn't do that. And more so Beyblade, since here in the Middle East, at my time, no one knew about Beyblades. Nowadays, with Burst Wave tournament days, are 3 times the price it was before. Yeah, demand will raise prices, which sucks, but it's good business on from a capitalistic standpoint. Hello, the Transformers. The Hasbro is using TT Designer Team. That's why. I wouldn't know about Transformers. One Burst Bay from Turbo is 42? Yeah, that's insane. Beyblade X Bays aren't even that much. Beyblade X Bays are like half that. Like what? It costs like $20 for a booster? Not even. It costs like 15. 16 maybe? You go to Bays and Bricks and use code METALTOPS, you can get 7% off whatever for 2 orders. My dad basically has a Blockbuster in his house with how many DVDs he has. That's what I'm trying to do with the classic series of Thomas and Friends. I've been working on a massive DVD project. I've got a bunch of custom covers edited and saved. I just gotta print them and stick them in the cases, and then I also have to get the discs burned. And I'm debating if I want to do like customized discs. It's more expensive, but at the same time, it would look so cool. I'm going back and forth on it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, no, I'm trying to get like I'm trying to have like 50 DVDs of like classic Thomas episodes. It's gonna be hype, just so I can relive my nostalgia. That's all I care about anymore. not all I care about, but it's a big thing, because these toy companies have less original ideas. It's not hard to make original ideas, but it feels like the original ideas that people do come up with nowadays are, they feel like they have to one up everything, which can lead to either a weakened mindset when creating ideas for new things, or they just try to remake old stuff, which can be done well to an extent. The Adventure Begins was a fantastic way of remaking, because it did well with like everybody. But I think relying too heavily on nostalgia can be a bad thing. I think it's a good thing when you take the aspects people like of it and then, refresh it for a modern era, so that it's the same essence of what it was, but it's also different and it's got its own charm. Because you can only go so far relying on the charm of something that's ages past. Mim, what's going on, man? Welcome. We're doing more talking than Beyblading, and I've got like a ton more combos in here too. But we got onto the Hasbro talk, and I wanted to address some things, and now we're doing that. Too much tech, yeah. I mean, we need to backstep technology a little bit. It's a little bit too. It's too integrated. We need to go back a little. Digital media is already starting to implode. The gaming industry is not. Yeah, the gaming industry is going downhill very fast. So is Hollywood. Hollywood's also starting to get really bad. Like all of the big company movies are flopping, and there's all sorts of like angst and backlash for Hollywood right now, which I kind of like. I kind of like that Hollywood's dying right now, but that's obviously because all like these companies care about now, and like all the stats and whatnot are based on how many political agendas you can push, which sucks. I miss when we had good storytelling in movies, but maybe we'll get a reform soon for our media. Maybe we'll maybe people realize that maybe these big heads will realize that people care more about a good story than fulfilling political values in their movies. Because like, just tell me a good story and I'll be happy. But as soon as you start mentioning politics, I get turned off, because politics is such a volatile subject. It can be either a relatively calm talk, or it could just blow up and you lose a ton of friends and you make enemies. You know, I don't like that the movie industry likes to play into politics. It makes me sad, because I don't enjoy movies when they're about politics. Unless it's a story about politics. Like if it's a story about like a president, or a fictional world where it's a president or a, you know, a leader trying to, you know, build his way up and make a change in the world. Like that's one thing. But when it's a movie about like, you know, animated talking rabbits, and they're starting to go into these like real, and they're starting to like push these agendas that have nothing to really do with the story, that's when I have an issue. Or use code and it's we made code metal tops for today. I mean, with Bays and Bricks, your code will work. Everyone's code works twice. But there's so many people that have a Bays and Bricks code, like you will probably, if you order from them a lot, you'll end up, you know, you'll use everyone's code at some point, which is what I like about them. Hasbro isn't the only one cheaping out on quality. TT's been cheaping out. I mean, it's just the state of the economy now. It's not great. It needs to change a bit. But I mean, yeah, at least TT is still innovating. At least TT is still innovating. I'm about to head out soon. Online class. Ah, rip. You gotta do what you gotta do. TT changed the materials on Bay X from MFB. Yeah, MFB was a lot stronger than X's, but at least, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. It could be worse, to be honest. Beyblade X could be worse, in all fairness. We forgot about Bottom Man. Didn't come out in the West. Didn't come out because TT killed it. Oh, that's a rip. Yeah, TT's not completely out of the hot water. L political in movies, yeah, major L. LGBTQ in a Black Snow White movie. I know, like, look. Snow White is not a movie to get political with. It's a very old fairy tale. Like, it's a fairy tale. Like, don't... Just tell it like it is. I'm not going to defend it entirely, because, yes, like, a lot of older, like, stories like that from, like, the, like, 30s, 20s, 10s, I guess. Like, very old stuff. There are moments in it that are very outdated in terms of their views, and I think those are okay to go and tweak. But when you overhaul something, it can actively take away from, like, the whole purpose of the story. Like, making Snow White a different race. I mean, you could just make her, like, have vitiligo or something, in all honesty. I mean, yeah, granted, that's difficult to do. It's, you know, vitiligo is not the most common thing in the world, but there are ways to work around it at the end of the day. But, again, you know, Can we just have good writing, please? That's all I want. I want to enjoy what I'm watching. I don't want to be like shoved like agendas in my face. Hollywood ruined my interest in movies. Yeah, like honestly, I really want to start watching old movies. I want to watch like movies from like the 50s, 60s, 40s. Like old movies are where it's at for me now. Like new movies can go and suck it. I don't care. I will gladly go back to the 20th century for film. Joker movie. I do want to see that. I do want to see Joker. That one's interesting. I'm curious to see how they played the psychology of Joker. Because one thing, I'm not a huge superhero fan, with one exception. I do really like Batman. And not like the Justice League, or whatever. Like, just Batman, and Gotham City, and Arkham. Like, just that. That's the only superhero-related thing that I actually enjoy. Maybe that's just because I like Lego Batman a lot as a kid, but I also really like the way that they spin the story. Because, like, all of the enemies have like different mental issues, which is kind of cool. Like I have my own problems that, you know, I deal with, and it's gotten way better, but like it's kind of interesting in retrospect to look back at like Arkham Asylum, and especially it was after I played Batman Arkham Asylum. That game was so much fun. I loved playing that game. And it kind of gave me an interesting viewpoint on Batman as a whole, but what I like about Batman is the fact that he uses his brain instead of superpowers. Like, superpowers to me just kind of feel like a gimme, whereas with Batman he has like all these gadgets and tech, and it's like you can change and innovate with the ways that he takes down his villains and whatnot. I think that's what I like about Batman. There's a lot more variety, and I'm not saying that there's no variety with other superheroes. I think I just like the way that Batman is written and handled more than other superheroes, but I'm bi and I'm sick of politics. It's like, why can't we just have good stories? Like, you know, politics should not be the focus of Hollywood. Hollywood should be about entertaining people, not catering to the loudest denomination of idiots on the internet. Politics is all up to who you talk to about it with. Yeah, like, I don't really go into my political views live or that often as much. You know, like, occasionally it comes up and I'll entertain it for a bit, but I don't like to dwell on it, because there's a lot more to life than just politics, which is why I don't go on Twitter. It's why I stopped going on Reddit. It's mostly why I just kind of hang around with people that want to talk about other things, like Beyblade and games and, you know, what old movies or, you know, TV shows that we were into and whatnot. Like, I enjoy talking more about things that are fun rather than, you know, current events and things that are quote-unquote relevant. Relevance does not equal fun all the time. Or they changed the script in the anime for the dub renewers. Well, the dub changing is because America sucks in terms of its media now. I mean, the whole... I don't know why we can't handle anime for whatever reason. Like, yeah, I don't get it with that. That never made sense to me. Like, we'll make a movie like Terminator 1, which has a lot of gore, it has a lot of violence, there's a fair amount of death, there's a whole sex scene in it with exposed boobies and everything. Yet we're gonna neuter the hell out of Evangelion for whatever reason, because a character was gay or something like that. Like, really? Really? Why do we need to do that? Especially when, you know, like, the whole big thing in Disney is having LGBTQ characters in their movie or whatever. Like, come on. So we're gonna accept that in our own media, but when Japan does it, oh, then it's a problem. Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid in my opinion. Culture's starting to become a problem in the U.S. I fell once in the server. Damn it, Counter! You killed the server by falling. Why did you do that? It's like the fat person falls on the floor, and it's the earthquake, or that meme where like the news dude like puts his finger, he's like, earthquake. Oh man, I miss when more people were into that kind of humor. Kazuho moment. Spider-Man and Batman are my favorite. The rest are just cool / boring. That's fair. I know Spider-Man's all right. Eh. I think my issue with Spider-Man is that Spider-Man is super relevant now. There was the whole Elsagate thing where he was in that. But then also the whole, like, the Tom Holland movies and Spider-Verse, everyone was just blabbing about it all the time, and I got sick of hearing about it. So I got turned off from Spider-Man in that regard. I also didn't like Spider-Man, or Spider-Verse 2. I didn't really like the fact that it did tell you that it left you on a cliffhanger, but honestly, I didn't vibe with the movie. It just felt convoluted. The whole multiverse thing is so old. It's so boring. Can we stop doing multiverse stuff? It's so dumb. It's not dumb. It's just it's oversaturated. Let's put it that way. At the very least, Batman movies are still good, especially the newest. I do want to see the new one. I heard that one was really good. And I still stand by Batman 1989. That one is... I watched that. It's not the best movie ever, but it's the music, to be honest. Danny Elfman fucking killed it with the original Batman score. That was awesome. That, and they also used it so much. They used the score so much in Lego Batman. Playing that game is such a treat just for listening to the music. I come to YouTube to escape the real world. I live a life outside the internet. Yeah, right. Yeah, like, I don't need politics there. I'll complain about politics being in my media, but I'm not going to delve into the latest in, American politics, because that just, who wants to hear about that? I mean, there are people that do want to hear about that, but I don't want to hear about it, so we're not doing that. Anime is deadly. Metal, what's your top 5 action movies? Oh, I don't know, to be honest. I haven't watched a movie proper. Probably the first Fast and Furious, Terminator 2, Fast 5. There's 2 more. I can't really think of them. I just haven't seen... Ford v Ferrari, if you can count that as an action movie. That was a really good movie. Ford v Ferrari is fantastic. I love that movie a lot. I'm honestly not that huge on Star Wars, to be honest. Although Star Wars is so oversaturated, I just don't want to watch it. I mean, I think I should... you know what? At some point, maybe I'll go back and I'll rewatch the first 6. I'll watch episodes 1 through 6. And then just cap it off there and pretend that I never saw anything else for Star Wars. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my main go-tos when I want to see an action movie are Terminator, the first Fast and Furious only the first one, and Ford v Ferrari. But even so, honestly, the action in Season 5 of Thomas the Tank Engine is just better, in my opinion. It's more entertaining to me, because they have some really brutal shit. Like, Season 5 of Thomas the Tank Engine, they have a giant-ass boulder, roll along down the railway. It destroys, everything it touches. And then it blows up an entire building, right next to Percy. It's brutal. I'm, flames and everything. Actual explosion. It was... so good. The true tragedy is Disney removing Red. Oh, man. After all these years, we still hate gingers. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. I love gingers. We can't handle anime, but a bunch of degenerate movies with propaganda is cool. Yeah, the world we live in is whack. I'm a larger guy and fat jokes make me die laughing. Don't take life so seriously. I'm relatively skinny. I'm not built or anything. I'm, pretty thin. I get, people can make skinny jokes about me, tell me to eat more, fatten up, work out, whatever, all that stuff. It doesn't really bother me that much, because at the end of the day, it's just people giving me their opinion. They can have their opinion if they want, but I'm pretty happy with myself, and that's, once you're comfortable with yourself and you can accept that, I think that's a good thing. You should never accept not working on yourself. I think that can be a big thing. It's be happy with yourself, but also accept the criticism, or at least listen to it, but don't, get offended by it. Because at the end of the day, sometimes it can be bad, and you just tune that out, but if it's, actual good criticism, take it into consideration, because it might help you. Which, when I did that, a few years, a couple years, honestly, it was more several years ago at this point. There was one thing that I used to be a really... I used to be a lot more self-centered. I used to be a lot more controversial. and I used to be way out of my league. I used to be so far out of my my lane, and I was a lot more of a jerk back in middle school, and there was this one girl that was on the competitive diving team that I was on, and I had been making a fool of myself, and the last thing that she ever said to me was, my friend last year told me to watch out for Alex, and I thought that he was going to be like this really cool guy, but you're just a jerk. And I thought about that for a while, and I'm like, you know what? I really am a jerk. I kind of am just an asshole. So I started to change. And it's taken a long time, but I think I'm finally at the point where I know how to talk to people. I focus more on, everyone having fun in the end and not just me. Because I used to only care about if I was laughing, and I didn't care if anyone else wasn't. But now it's only fun when everyone is enjoying it. So that, like that kind of criticism, I always think about that. Always think about when people tell you that. Spider-Man writers try not to make Peter suffer challenge. Real. It feels like he goes through way too much crap for a high schooler. It's a canon event. I don't mind Batman Begins. I need to see that. I need to see Batman Begins. I also like what was it, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, where they had Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. I watched I think I watched the third of that movie and then I fell asleep because it was like super late at night. But I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Honestly, I just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. If he's in a movie, I'll watch it just for him. Should I make my confession? I made it. Growing up, oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, love what you love, but at the end of the day, like, be a good person. As long as you're a good person, yeah, as long as you're a good person, you can cook, but gotta be a good person. And the vast majority of the people that I chat with in this community are pretty good people. Including you guys in chat. Including you guys. I only asked because you said you like talking movies, then you say you don't watch many. I know, yeah, like, it's... Honestly, it's because I haven't watched any new movies lately because all of modern Hollywood sucks, but I'm getting myself into the mindset that I don't care about modern Hollywood and that I care more about old Hollywood. So I want to watch more. I want to watch older movies, and I gotta like get myself into the mindset to sit down and actually do that. So a lot of it is saying that right now, but it will turn into doing at some point. Good on you for changing sometimes. I know, yeah, like, yeah, it's interesting how humans socialize and how we pick up on what everyone else is putting down. Sometimes it's an interesting subject. Yeah, we love character. We love character development. All ice joke. You're still young, but that was premature. Yeah, like, I've been told that I'm extremely introspective, which apparently has gotten super rare, but I think it's because for a long time, I didn't have, like, a solid group of friends, so a lot of time was spent alone, and in that time, I was able to think a lot. But, as I grew up and as I, matured and I made mistakes, I, learned to actively learn from them. And I think one of the biggest things that I did when I thought about learning from your mistakes, I started to go into myself and I started to look back on the other mistakes that I had made in the past, which is a huge thing. When you're able to not only learn from the mistakes you make in the present, but also go back and think about every mistake you made in your past and how you can learn from that. That's what I learned to do, and that's why I guess that's why people call me introspective, because that's essentially what it is. But it's more so, you figure out, like, that at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be happy, and as soon as you start focusing on, making other people happy, you'll find that it makes you happy. Like, I love it when I get to do these streams and I get to chat with you guys and we all have, we have a good time.
That's it's all good. Sometimes I just can't put my words together. Elliot, what's up, man? Here is, look at that. Elliot's in the chat. I love it when Elliot shows up. I'd recommend Transformers 2007, Pacific Rim, The Matrix. The Matrix is one I need to see. That's on the list. I have seen I'm pretty sure I saw Transformers 2007. That's the one with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox, right? I think, was Mark Wahlberg in that one? I can't remember if he was in that one or not. I'm pretty sure Wahlberg was in one of them. I forget which one. But I've seen, like, a bunch of the Transformers movies. It's really important to have a small group of real friends. Exactly, yeah. Like, I've got like, my little group of friends in the Beyblade community, some of which are in the chat now. And then I've also got my, like, my IRL friends, which I honestly have not spoken to. I haven't spoken to a bunch of them in a while, but, you know, I've been cooking up content, and I've also been trying to get through my program. So, actually, and I don't have money, and a lot of times some of my friends like to go out and, you know, spend money, which, you know, I can't do, which is fine, you know. It's like when they do stuff where it's just hanging out at someone's house, I, you know, do my best to show up, but right now it's a very decisive point because I need to sort of free myself up to focus on content and also looking for, you know, an actual job and whatnot. So it's a rough time right now, but we're working on it. I have a small group of friends IRL. We keep each other in check. Yeah, that's... Hey, Min. Elliot Sampson left the chat. Aw, did Elliot leave? I'm gonna cry now. I'm actually gonna cry. Yeah, like, having a group of IRL friends is always important, because, like, you know, as much as I love chatting with everybody in the community, sometimes I do need to get out and hang out with people, which I am going to actually see one of my, I am going to go and hang out with one of my friends this coming week, but we're going to also be doing filming stuff, so, you know, it's not solely just hang out, which I feel a little bad, but it is what it is. Currently customizing my Optimus Prime figure. For me, I don't have friends anymore. I'm just focused on myself. That's fair. That's fair. That's what I did. I realized that I was within a terrible group of people, and they weren't making me any better as a person. So I largely ditched most of them, and I just kind of started, you know, working on myself. There's no shame in, you know, especially if you're in a bad friend group, there's no shame in having no friends and working on yourself instead. Because then that's how you end up finding your real friends. You know, when you get interested in something, for me it was video games, and I was able to, you know, interact with a lot of fun people, and I made a lot of good friends that I'm still friends with. And, you know, we all care about each other, and we look out for each other, and it's a good dynamic. But it's all about finding the people that actually care about you. If you're hanging out with people that, you know, only think of you as this guy, as like the, you know, the clown guy, the dude that, you know, self-deprecates all the time. If it's something like that where it's got like a negative connotation, those people don't care about you. They just care about what you say or what you do that makes them laugh. You're just entertainment to them. It's the people that will stick with you when you're going through shit. Those are your real friends. The people that, like, notice that something's off with you and they reach out to you and say, hey, what's up? You want to talk about it? You want to go get coffee? You want to hang out? Like, those are the people that, those are the people that care about you. In-person interaction is really important. Yeah, like, you know, like, I'm so blessed to have, you know, a great group of online friends, but, you know, you shouldn't only have online friends. It's good to, you know, have your online friends, but don't deprive yourself of, you know, making friends in your area, which, I mean, in the Beyblade community, it not necessarily the hardest thing to do, to be honest, because there are Beybladers everywhere that go online, and, you know, IRL Bay tournaments happen, and in terms of global, it's a little more difficult, but in the States, it's not super duper difficult, depending on where you are. Granted, I'm in a populated area, so it isn't the hardest thing to do to go out and, you know, make some friends, but at this point, you know, I don't need, it's not required, I don't necessarily need to. The grind never stops, no friends, just grind. Exactly, yeah. You know, all the people I make content with, we're not actually friends, we just grind. You know, we just put up with each other for the grind. That's a joke, but... Bakugan community is better than the Beyblade community. Whoa, Elliot Sampson is now a Bakugan fan? What is this? Lucas, Jank, what's going on, guys?
Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're just kind of chatting. I was doing Beyblade battles, and then I started yapping. That's what happened. You guys have a way of getting me to open my mouth a lot. It's fun, though. At least I hope it is. I've been putting my friends on the back burner for me to focus on my channels. That's what I want to do in my life. I need to focus on. Exactly. I mean, I'm in the same boat as you. Like, I love them, and I really wish I, had the time to spend with them more often. But at the same time, I'm at the point in my life where I need to start focusing more on buckling down and getting serious with what I want to do. So that's why, I've been focusing so much on YouTube content, because I want to make content online and make money off of that. So the best thing to do right now is to do what I'm doing with my stream week, is to buckle down, hit the grind, and, make it work. So, focusing on upping my thumbnail quality, figuring out what I want to do for my videos coming up, streaming and making the streams more fun and consistent and whatnot. That's taking priority right now. But I think what's at least the benefit to that is that I'm able to, make friends in the Beyblade community. So I'm not just doing this alone. And I think that's really what helps out a lot with the Beyblade community, is that I've got I got a bunch of people that I can chat about Beyblade with. If, I want to make a video with somebody, I can just reach out to them and we can work it out and all that. Really good dynamics all around. Good stuff. BakuTuber confirmed. Yep, Elliot's now a BakuTuber. A few years ago, I was having a deep conversation with someone on a PUBG match. I mean, yeah, that'll happen too. Like, you can meet, like, super chill people in, like, the most interesting places on the internet. I have major trust issues due to going to 3 different toxic friend groups before meeting my current friend group, which is extremely supportive. That's fair. I mean, sadly, that's something that happens, and, people will, they'll go through bad experiences, and, it's terrible when it happens multiple times, but, it's always good to hear when they come out of the fog and out of the heat, and they're able to find a nice place where people care about them. That's always what matters. I know the pain, Metal. Yeah, it's the grind set is it's tough, but when you're passionate about it, it makes it worth it. Because, yes, it can be a pain to edit and make a good thumbnail and come up with an idea, but when you actually get something down and out, and something that's actually, and you see the numbers go up, that's what makes it worth it. And then, just being, just trying to make people happy and trying to put smiles on faces, when that does happen, it makes it so much more worth it. Now I just gotta wait. I gotta find a way to make a lot of money out of it. That's the thing. Gotta go do dishes. All right, take care, James. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Only chance I have to play games is stream night on NNC reviews. That's fair. Yeah, like in terms of gaming, I don't know. I mean, like, I'll play Minecraft, and, we've been playing, some of us have been playing Minecraft together recently, but in terms of, like, sitting down and playing a new game, especially because the modern gaming industry is so bad, like, there's very few things I actually have that I want to play, most of which are either Portal mods or racing games. There's a game called Aero GPX that's supposed to come out this year. I am so psyched for it. It's basically F-Zero GX 2, kind of. That's what it looks like. It's very F-Zero inspired, and it looks so cool. And it's got like more mechanics and everything in it, and I've been stoked for it for a long time. I am so hoping it comes out soon. I don't want to wait till December for it. Portal mods, because I'm a massive Portal nut. Whenever, like, there's a Portal mod that people are talking about, I want it. When Portal Revolution came out, I played it. I thought it was decent. I thought it was pretty fun. There were a lot of cool things in that game. It was very, very similar to Portal 2, but, I mean, Portal 2 is a great game anyway, so it's like a Terminator 3 situation. It's like, you can be a copy of something good, but that doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing, because it copied something good, so, it's still decent. Buy my course on how to make money. Oh shit, no, I didn't send those files. You know what, I'll do that right now while we're still talking. I met some Beyblade fans playing chess and Pokemon. Yeah, look, yeah, you'll find people like everywhere, especially with crossed interests. You know, like video games and Beyblade. I've met one person who is into Thomas the Tank Engine and Beyblade. I'm still waiting to find if there is a person out there who is into Thomas the Tank Engine, Beyblade, and cars. If all three of those are met, that'll be an interesting day. Have you done blading on non-base stadiums? So I've done it on box lids. There was a period where I did not have a stadium, and I would just do like massive what 20 to 30 Beyblade marathons on box lids back in the day. And there's actually a couple of DVDs that I burned on my dad's old iMac or his old MacBook, where I am just Beyblading. It's literally just that. I gotta find them, but I'm pretty sure I kept them, and they're still around somewhere in some box. But they're really cringe, to be honest. It was at that point where I was super hooked on Beyblade geeks, and I was trying to be them by myself, which didn't work, especially when all my media was just limited to being on like these DVDs that no one was gonna see. So maybe like one day, maybe if we hit 1 million subscribers, I will release those. I'll release that footage, but we'll see what happens, because that stuff is like super old and super cringe. I'm a Half-Life fan. Half-Life is based. Now, I have not finished Half-Life 1. I started playing back Black Mesa. I got stuck. And then the Half-Life games, like the whole Half-Life series, except for Alex, I think. I think all of those games were like in a bundle for super cheap, so I picked them up. I think the story is really good. In terms of getting through the games, I don't know if I'll get through the games. As much as I'd love to, the shooter puzzle is more difficult in Half-Life. For Portal, it's a lot more linear because it's all test rooms and whatnot. And even when you're not in like the test chambers and you're in like the back rooms of Aperture Science, it's still kind of generically easy to figure out where to go. Which is why I like Portal a little bit more. It focuses more on that linear puzzle. And the atmosphere of Portal is great. Honestly, I could go on. I should make like a 2-hour video on Portal and how much I love it. I just need to glaze it, but... Anyways. Thanks, cough, cough. Cough, cough, Mim. Oh, that's great. Julian, what's going on, man? Welcome. How's it going? I remember post-high school, it can be tough transitioning with starting a career, meeting new people, not seeing or naturally growing away from existing people. I've definitely grown apart from certain friends. There are a bunch of friends that I was super tight with in high school and like when I was in college that I've moved away from quite a bit. I've still got like my friends that I'll probably always talk to, thanks to the internet. But there's certainly people that I have grown apart from for one reason or another. And as sad as it is to say that, it's just the truth. And, I think even with our new digital age where we're able to talk to whoever, wherever in the world, you're still going to grow apart from people. Because people will have different interests. People will have, different aspirations. And, they'll want to do different things. I got friends that want to move countries. They want to move to, a part of the United States that I don't want to move to and whatnot. And, people have different ambitions. So you're inevitably going to move away from certain people. But it's because people change. And sometimes it's for better. Sometimes it's for worse. But just kind of acknowledging that makes it a little bit easier when you kind of realize, people do change, no matter how tight you are. But I think what's important to remember with that is remembering the good times that you did have. So with one of my friends, we were really tight for a couple years, and then we fell out in college for a bit, and it took about 1.5 years, and then we chatted again and hung out a little bit over the past summer. But I think at this point, I've just accepted that we're probably not really ever going to be as close as we were in high school. and you know, I'm just glad that I was able to have enjoyed you know, some fun moments with him, which is all right at the end of the day. Working on a new product update. Oh yeah, Doozle's cooking. Don't forget to use code METALTOPS. I enjoy changing while growing. Everything works out. Yeah, like I love you know, I've loved getting back into Beyblade and evolving my content creation skills, and a lot of that is is meeting new people and being able to get new perspectives. I think that's always good. Never like limit yourself for how many people you can meet, because you can always learn something from anybody. Whether it be something they actively tell you or show you, or if it's just, you know, something that you pick up yourself. I think it's always important to keep an open mind when meeting new people. Now, granted, don't give your soul over to everybody you meet. You know, have a sense of caution, have some boundaries, have have a few gates that you keep information behind. But you know, at the same time, never restrict yourself from, you know, being yourself and, you know, not meeting people, because it can have an impact. Have sense, yes, have common sense, or rather uncommon sense. It seems common sense is getting more and more uncommon, which is sad, but you know, it's like, take a moment, think about what you're about to say, think about what you're about to do, think about the consequences that could possibly arise. You know, if you're about to jump off the stairs just to save a few steps, think about if you're going to land right. Think about if you're going to break your leg. Think about the risk involved. Is it worth just jumping, or is it worth, you know, walking down the stairs and taking time? You know, everyone's got to slow down in life. I feel like there's so many things that everybody always tells you need to do. Don't worry about those. Just worry about getting done what you want to get done. Because then you're going to have less chance of burning out or, you know, hurting yourself in the process. Wise words from Metal. I'm sometimes I feel a little too wise for my age, and that kind of makes me sad knowing a lot of the things that I know. But at the same time, you know, that's why I like to get philosophical, and I like to just dispense the wisdom, because maybe that'll make the world a better place for somebody. That's what I hope. That's what my 7th grade science teacher said, word for word. Common sense is extinct. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, it's not that difficult. People just don't think anymore. People don't really take the time to think about their actions. They are more so sensed to their own gratification, which sucks. You know, it's like, whenever I, you know, do stuff, you know, I do my best to think about, you know, what I want to say, what I want to do, who it's going to affect, who it could possibly reach, you know, what consequences could arise from certain situations. It's all very, you know, you really need to just step back sometimes and just think for a second, and then you'll, you know, start to see things that you didn't before, or that you wouldn't have if you rushed. Rather, you know, I think it's always better to take your time and really plan something out if you want it to do well, rather than just pumping it out as fast as possible. Which, you know, that I took that from Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm gonna be real. Like, one of the biggest reasons I talk about Thomas as often as I do is because so much of, you know, what I've learned, and, you know, what I've based my morals and values on comes from Thomas. You know, like the first 5 seasons and the books. There's so many really good life lessons that you can learn from them, and so many, you know, actions and events and dialogue to interpret the world from. And it's all very constructive, which is what I respect about it so much. And that's why I, you know, always talk so highly of the classic series. And one thing you have to note is that the first 5 seasons came out, you know, a couple years apart from each other. But then when we started getting a season every year, the quality got so much worse. You'll notice that, like, the seasons that come out only a year after the season before are not as good as the seasons that came out with a significant span of time from the last season. The only exception to that is season 6, and that's because Hit Entertainment had started to change it over to what it would become eventually. But, you know, like, when you the moral there is to the moral of the story with that analogy is that, you know, when you sit down and you take the time to plan things and, you think about all the factors necessary to make things work out, you'll get a really good product. But when you just kind of rush it and you don't really think about anything except just getting it out for whatever reason, there's much more chance that it's going to do poorly. So, just hopefully someone uses that to their benefit. Sad times here in Davy's voice. Oh, dude, Davy504 is awesome. He's funny as hell. I love his channel. I don't watch him that often anymore, but whenever I see Davy clips or I see like a video that's kind of interesting, I'll give it a watch. His music is good too. He's a great bass player. Metal isn't really 22. Metal isn't 22. He's really 42. Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I feel like I'm 42 at heart, but that's just because I appreciate more than just what a lot of my peers do. I like older things. I think there can, once you kind of understand that every form of art can be appreciated for one reason or another, and you open your mind to, being surprised or, pleasant, or rather, to having a good experience with something that a lot of people wouldn't think would be that good, it benefits you at the end of the day. People can be ignorant, but, ignorance is bliss, but ignorance can also be extremely dangerous in some ways. So, we just like to make sure that all bases are covered before we do stuff. Philosophy dragons. I mean, hey man, that could happen. We could do that, Elliot. And there's no respect. Yeah, respect is hard to come by. Because respect is earned, not given. A lot of people expect to be given respect, and I think it's become warped. I would like to believe that the people that watch my channel and watch my content and keep up, respect me, because I do my best to respect everybody that comes onto my channel. You gotta, you gotta earn my respect. But when you earn my respect, and I earn your respect, then it's all fun from there. But respect is about earning it. So I think that's what drives me to be a good person, is that I want to get respect from people, and the best way to do that is to just be a good person and just be genuine, because that's what people respect at the end of the day. They respect when you give them your honest opinion. Honesty is always respected. They respect you if you're a good person. You generally make good decisions, because everyone will make a bad decision now and then, but as long as you always strive to make the best decision, or the good decisions, that's what earns it. That's what people look for. And it's just sad that a lot of people have this impression that that's not how it happens anymore, and the internet is partially to blame for that. But we got philosophical again. Am I a ghost? No, you're not a ghost. I don't think ghosts can type, but I don't really believe in ghosts. I've never seen one or heard from one or anything, but I'm also religious, so ghosts aren't necessarily a big thing in that regard. What'd I miss? Juice, you missed a lot. There's been no blading for ages. No one's really put combos in. We just kind of we were talking about Hasbro, and then we just went off. We just went into all different kinds of territories. Pretty good territories too. We got some good interaction. That's what happens with Burst. If Hasbro sucks, I'll feel so bad for Mim. Mattel toys suck, but the brand is going well. I mean, some Mattel toys suck. Hot Wheels are still decent. Like, the actual cars themselves are pretty good. Some of the sets that they have for Hot Wheels, I'm not huge on. I kind of miss when they had, like, the more, like, race-focused tracks where you could, get, like, a nice set of, like, a nice amount of track, and, it was, like, just some jumps, some loops, and whatnot. Now they got all these, like, gimmicky things, which is very Mattel, but at least the cars are still good. At least they still do a decent job of those. So true, Metal people choose not to think, yeah. When they choose not to think, that's when it's dangerous. That's when it's dangerous. Hasbro and ZT have a very close relationship. They work with each other most of the time. GTA logos on the Pro Series boxes. I mean, yeah, I hope that Takara, puts their logos on the Hasbro boxes. Maybe it'll be a ploy to integrate Takara because, you know, they can't be blind to the fact that Hasbro is absolutely sinking themselves into the ground. Let me fix the combo issue. Oh, looks like James is going in and putting in some more. We got some interesting ones. Oh, we got a form, Lucas. There's a I don't know if you saw it. It's pinned in the chat. You can go in there and it shows up on my spreadsheet. All right, we're gonna cut the talk for now. We're gonna get some what do you call it? We're gonna get some we're gonna get some combos. We're gonna get some battles in. So we were like way before we were doing Dronzer on 960 Rush and we were doing Viper Tail on 560 low flat. And the issue with Dronzer is that it's so light that honestly I'm gonna stick it on something different. I'm gonna try something nutty with it. We're gonna go for Dronzer 580, and we're gonna do it on gear flat. We're gonna do it on gear flat. Here we go. Look at that! Look at that! We just made it good. We just made Dronzer good. More weight and big fast, and it go hard. It go hard. This is it, guys. This is the Dronzer combo. Because, you know, when it has power behind it, it can do stuff. But you really just got to get power behind it. Look at that! It won again! Dude! We made it good! We made Dronzer good! He's good now! I mean, he's probably going to take as much as he gives, but at least he's given. Oh, he might not win this one. Although low flat doesn't have great stamina, so... Oh, rip. Yeah, if he gets a win early, that's where it's good for good old Dan's. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Annihilated! Annihilated! He did it! Oh, I love this combo. This is greased. This is greased. All right, next ones. What about Phoenix on Needle? We can do that. We got the form. We got the form. So go and fill that out. Go. It's pinned. All you got to do is just drop your combo in, and that's it. No limits. No nothing. Oh my goodness. There's so many now. There's so many. Okay, we got Drawn Dagger 960 High Needle with a tilt launch. So we can do that. I'm going to put it on the 45. So for the tilt launches, I can just switch out. We'll try the 45 for High Needle, because I feel like too far could, like 60 might be a little too far for it. So we're going to do that. I also dropped my link. There we go. Oh. Man, getting these on can be a pain. You gotta put some force into it, but these links are really good. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we weaseled it out of the other one. Damn it. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. 45 degrees. It was Drawn Dagger 960 High Needle. Okay, okay. Phoenix Wing 960 flat. I'll have to do the Phoenix Wing Gear Taper one. Gear Taper? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody remembered the printed bits that I was given. Somebody remembered these existed. I want to get a couple of the printed UX bits. Someone send those to me if that hasn't happened already. Oh, I gotta go to the post office at some point. That'll happen. Here we go. Gear Taper. This thing is stupidly good. So what was that? That was Phoenix Wing 960 Gear Taper. No, 560. Yeah. Yeah, I need another, like, Phoenix Wing, or I need Sphinx Cowl so that I can have another 960. I could send the US. Yeah, that'd be awesome if you could do that, King. That'd be fantastic, man. I would love that. All right, let me get my other 560, which was on Dronzer. Let's get it on. What song are we on? Let me check what song is playing. Oh, that's a really good song.
I love that song. I put like a bunch of Thomas music on my live playlist. It's like mostly Mario Kart and Thomas the Tank Engine music. I love that. Lodi, what's going on? We've got a form up at the top. It's pinned in the chat. You can fill your combo out there. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. Where's the tugs? Oh, I don't have that. I'll get that for you, Nick. Don't worry. I love tugs so much. That show was amazing. All right. So our next combos we got Drawn Dagger on 960 High Needle. We also got Phoenix Wing on 560 Gear Taper. Now, custom bit right here, so grain of salt. And Drawn Dagger was requested on tilt, so we will do that. Oh no, it just got bay wheelsed. All right, let's try the 30 instead. 30 might be a little bit better. 30 degrees should work. Let's do that. We'll do that. Got it. All right, sweet. Let's do this. 30-degree tilt. Okay, maybe a little better. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, will Dagger be able to defend enough? Oh, dang, yeah. Gear Taper just kind of cooks. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that actually kind of worked out. Look at that. Drawn Dagger hits back. All right. Ooh, interesting. Looks like Dagger is leaning a bit. Oh, rip. Ooh, he just got spun there. Holy cow. Unbelievable. Sabo, what's up, dude? How are you attaching the two string launchers? So these are courtesy of Noozle 3D, which there's a link in the description. If you use code METALTOPS, you'll get 10% off. But yeah, it's 3D printed with TPU. Really strong stuff. I mean, yeah, these are insane. These are insanely awesome. So I would recommend checking out noozle3d.com. And you can use code METALTOPS. You'll get 10% off. Absolutely real. Really good stuff. Oh, what else we got? Time for Noozle plug. Yep, exactly. Saba's here. Saba, put in the form. We got a form up at the top, and that's where you can put your combo. It'll show up on my spreadsheet, and we'll be able to do it. I'll try and get through all of these. We haven't even been streaming that long. It's been like an hour and a half. Wow. Normally these go way faster. Fun. I'm actually kind of glad that time's going slow. That makes it better for me. Oh, Dagger's gonna maybe win. Dagger might win. Too close. We'll do one more with Dagger and Phoenix on this, and then we'll switch up. We'll get another two combos out. Oh, interesting. Looks like Dagger might be able to stall out Phoenix, maybe. Phoenix can still hit hard, even with low speed. Phoenix swing on 480 ball. Lurker, what's going on, man? I got the thing pinned. There's a link pinned in the live chat. That is where you guys can put the combos. Been using the string launchers recently. Yeah, the string launchers it resets like that. So you know, I love the winder ones, but it's just so much easier to use the string launchers. But I think it might be time for some battle videos with some. We might have to do some insane battle videos. So we'll see what happens. Battle videos are tough to do, but I got some ideas. Alright, next up, we've got Phoenix Wing 960 flat and Drawn Sword 560 gear ball. I think we did the 560 gear ball Drawn Sword. Or, wait. Oh, no, we didn't do Drawn Sword on gear ball. Actually, that's a new one. Where's my other 5 ratchets? Oh, it's on Phoenix, that's why. Gear ball. And then Phoenix on 960. Yeah, on just flat. Interesting. I wish I had the red flat, but we'll have to settle for the black one. That's alright, though. Get this other combo on straight. Alright, so we got Drawn Sword on 560 gear ball. And we've got Phoenix on 960 flat. Let's do it. Another cold pizza. No, pizza's gone. I finished that. No more pizza. Just the cheesy bread, which I'm probably going to go heat up in the oven later. So it's nice and hot. Order another pizza. Oh, order another pizza. Nah, well, if we get... I left my dono link in the description, so, you know. Anyways. Wait, did I miss Drawn Sword? No, that hasn't come up yet. So, yeah, I see it. I see it in there. But we got, like, a shit ton of combos to go through. Like, there's quite a bit. There are quite a few combos that we gotta get through. So I'm gonna mark some of these real quick. So there are a few in here that are not gonna get used. Yeah. All right. Perfect. All right. So right now we're doing Phoenix Wing 960 flat and Drawn Sword 560 gear ball. This one should be interesting. Oh, I better put the 15 back on because I find the 15 a lot better to use than the 0 that normally comes with the thing. So we're definitely gonna utilize that to our best advantage if I can. Come on. Ugh, wedging these things on are... I wish they were a little bit easier to get on, but at least when you get them on, they... Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I'll watch that, yeah. At least when you get them on, they stay on. That's the nice thing. Alright, here we go. Oh, yikes. Wow, Drawn Sword was separated immediately. Thomas the Tank Engine 960 gear flat. Oh, wait a... Oh, yo, wait a minute. Okay, guys, I got something for you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is gonna hype you guys up for tomorrow. Alright, so, for those of you who do not know, tomorrow we're doing a Thomas the Tank Engine stream. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to have you guys do most of the stuff, so you guys get to control who gets to go on the rails, and you guys are actually going to get to build the thing on the table, so that'll be fun. So we got my Thomas here. It's my standard one that I use. And then we also have these wagons here, right? We have these wagons here. So, technically... What did you say? 560 gear flat? It's possible. Is it gonna do well against other Beyblades? Probably not. But it can. It's there. It's there. I just realized we could just throw like. We could just throw like all the Beyblade parts in. Like, look at this. Cause the wagons hold stuff. We could just have a train of bits like going around tomorrow. That'd be like so funny. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that fun? I finally found a way to combine Thomas and Beyblade. Look at that. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Thank you, Lurker. Let's shout out Lurker real quick for giving me the idea. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with because it's gonna be crazy. All right. Anyways, back to Beyblade. Because that's what we're here for today. So we're gonna focus on today. For now. Are they the motorized ones? Yes, they are. These are, yeah, they are the motorized ones. I got like about, I want to say 40? Like, high 30s, 40 of them. I got like a shit ton of characters. You guys probably haven't heard of some of them. Maybe. I'm curious to see if there's somebody that knows all of the ones that I have. That'd be interesting. They would be the MVP. But, we're gonna keep battling.
So we got the Thomas thing out of the way. All right, here we go. Oh my, dude! Phoenix just destroyed Drawn Sword. Is something like broken? Is something like super broken? No, it's not. There's not anything like super broken. Oh no, it's gotta be the other way. Yeah. Should be fine, yeah, like... Maybe it's just hitting hard. Maybe it's just hitting that hard. Hold on. Was it on Gear Ball? Wait. Oh, Drawn Sword was on Gear Ball! I'm dumb. Give me a minute. Hold up. Belugian, welcome! Put that combo, there's a form pinned in the chat. Go to that, you can leave the combo right in there and it'll show up for me on my spreadsheet. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to sort out, so that way I don't have to go back through the chat and everything. So yeah, like anybody who's just joining or isn't familiar, we got the form pinned up at the top. Best way to enter the combos is just go right there. You can just write it out and send it, and I'll get it, and we'll get that in there eventually. Can I derail the red one? Yeah, sure, why not? They backed up because you were yapping too long. No, they didn't. We were yapping, and there was like a few in there that I hadn't touched. But then I mentioned that we had been yapping for too long, and you said that, you know, we should get back to Beyblading. I said yes, and then it blew up. And now we got we got a shit ton to do, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh my god, dude. Oh my, what the, dude, Drawn Sword is no match. Drawn Sword 560 Gear Ball is no match for Phoenix Swing on flat. Oh my god, dude. Dude! It just eats it! It just eats it! It's unmoving! It's in... Dude! Oh my god, this combo. Oh my god, he's just throwing him. He's throwing him. Literally tossed him. Oh, Phoenix might lose. Phoenix still won. How? Explain. Oh my god, this one is getting high. This one's getting marked. That one is getting marked. Holy cow. The only actual part of anything Thomas I remember was when they cemented a train into a wall. So that, there's two things that could be. That's either when Henry got shut up in the tunnel because he didn't want to ruin his paint in the rain, and Sir Topham Hatt bricked him up, which he did get out in the, literally in the next episode. They let him out, and he never got walled up again. Or it was the engine that got turned into a generator at the beginning of Season 4. Because he was being an asshole and derailing everywhere, and then they were like, alright, screw it, we're taking your wheels away, go sit. And they did. But that engine wasn't actually real in the TV series. It was, I'm pretty sure it was just the story that one of the characters told. Juice is holding you at figurative gunpoint to make you continue the He is. He's sick of me yapping. He hears me yap like every day on Discord. He doesn't want to hear me yapping on stream. I get it, Juice. I see you, man. Hey, there we go. We're getting some more R-rated Thomas. Dude, Lurker, I made that. I already made the R-rated Thomas movie. That happened. That's years old. You can actually find it. I'll send you the link later. I got the PG-13 version on YouTube, but I did do rated R Thomas the Tank Engine back in the day. It was my senior project in high school. It was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Oh my god, dude. Drawn Sword had so much momentum. Phoenix just stopped him. Dead in his tracks. Oh, dude. Dude, Phoenix is nasty on this combo. Maybe Drawn Sword just can't handle it, but... Yeah, Phoenix is... Oh, dude, this Phoenix combo is brutal. I love it. I can't wait to put it on a cell. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, just gone. Just gone. No match. No match. Epic combo. I need to watch that. Yeah, I got you. I'll send that to you. Yeah, the Phoenix one is good. Alright, so now we got Phoenix Swing 380 low flat. I'm curious about 380 low flat. That's going to be interesting. Low flat, let me grab that. We'll get a 380. We'll get it from Shark Edge. Yeah. Stick that on. All right. We got a nice little colorful combo. We got that one. And then we're also going to do Shark Edge 580 point. All right. Yeah, we'll do the purple shark. That's fine. 580. Oh, I can use the... Wait, what was it? It was on... Oh, it was on point. Ah, if only we had a purple point bit. I could make this Beyblade look so... Wait, oh, you know what? I could do a swap for... Oh, this would be interesting. This would be interesting with a swap ratchet. All right. Let's do this. I submitted my combo at the link. Hope it entertains you when you have the time. Yep, I'm just going in order of what gets submitted, so we will get to it. We're going to get to all of them today. There were some I missed last time, but we're going to do all the ones today. So at some point, I'll take the form off, and then we'll get through the rest of the combos towards the end. But I am going to get everything done. So we got a ton today. We got so many. Like, what did we get yesterday? Yesterday we got about 25 in, and we're already at like 56. So already we've reached the what we got last time. So this is pretty good. I might do these testing streams more often. But yeah, all right. So we got. I'm yapping again. We got Phoenix, 380 low flat, and Shark 580 point. He didn't even get to cook. He didn't even get to cook. He just went out. Oh, rip. Oh, he's going ham. He's going crazy. Oh, Shark was... Wait, is Shark going to win? Oh my god, Shark might win. Phoenix on low flat might get demolished. Maybe. Oh, definitely. Oh, wow. Dang, Shark actually kind of held. Shark held it on that. Oh, but Phoenix goes out again, and that's a loss for him. So it looks like low flat might be a little bit too volatile for Phoenix. Oh, yeah, Phoenix did not take that hit well. He did not take him there. That one, Zombie, what's up, man? Thanks to your info you gave me the other day, I got some Beyblade X, now it's super... Hey, look at that! There you go! Glad I could help you. Yeah. Yeah, Beyblade X is so much fun. We love that. Glad to be of service. I like the yapping, but I need to see something... Yeah, that's fair, Juice. That's fair. Entirely fair. Should be Michael Bay. I need more explosions. Juice the Spielberg of Metal Top's live streams. Maybe one day we'll do fire Beyblades. Maybe I'll get some fake Beyblade X and we'll do fire Beyblades. But we're gonna bring Thomas around here. He can watch. Oh, Shark's actually getting cooked. All right, Shark got cooked. Shark got cooked. Shark got cooked. Oh, man. All right. There we go. Now he's more in the light. Much better. All right. Oh! So I don't know. That was a little too quick. Nah, Juice Spielberg has a better... Honestly, I kind of like that name. Juice Spielberg's kind of hype. What are you using to launch two bays at once? I am using the Noozle 3D. It's kind of a combo, actually. There's two products that I'm using. I'm using the string launcher link, which is where I'm getting this handle from. It's from Noozle 3D. And then I'm also using this, using the angled launcher link, which has the angled link. So this one is 15 degrees, so it separates... It was a good angle. Yeah, there's like a 15 degree separation between there's a 15 degree angle at which the Beyblades launch off the launchers. Makes it a little bit easier. So I put a link in my description. You can go to noozle3d.com, check it out. If you're interested in buying it, be sure to use code METALTOPS. You'll get 10% off your order. Yep, of course. Of course there's a link. Yeah, always. Noozle's Noozle is a proud sponsor of Metal Tops Inc. We love Noozle products. And he's also cooking up new products. There's also some other really cool stuff like extended winders and slip grips. for the for the string launchers and Beyblade X display stands. That's all really cool. I would recommend checking them out. We love Noozle. I'm happy Burst isn't as popular. That means I can hoard as many things as I want and not feel bad. There you go. Hey, look at that. There you go. Cook it up. Ooh, okay. So it looks like Phoenix got the hand on this one. Very interesting. Very interesting. I feel like these two would have better chemistry on different bits, but man, they love to. Those 7-meter dragon reports are awesome. Oh yeah, the new stuff. You'll find out. You'll find out, Juice. Oh wait. Oh yeah, no. Is Noozle? Did you talk to Julian about him sponsoring you, Juice? You should do that. What shark is that? That is the. It's the normal one. It's the one from what? Random Booster Volume 1 Prize Bay. I think you need another one. I have like 5 Tikeratomi Sparking Helios in my case somewhere. My friend's like, I think you need another one. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right. I think we'll move on. We'll switch up the combos. We still got more. Got Rhino Horn 560 LF. Finally, we get Rhino Horn out here. Shark 580 point. I need a sponsor for real. If only I had a channel. Man, make one. You should cook up some nuts. That sounded a little bit interesting. Well, you could make a channel about cooking cashews, I suppose, or something like, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, make a channel, man. Dude, make some videos. Some unhinged Beyblading from Lurker would be like that'd be so fun. I know I'm the Schlatt of Beyblade, but I could bear to be a little more unhinged, to be honest. All right. There we go, and then Dronzer. Yes, more Dronzer combos. Yes, if you put I love the people that put Dronzer combos in. I love testing these. They're fun. All right, Dronzer 480 High Needle. That is an interesting combo. I said it earlier. Dronzer really does its best when it's got a 5 ring on it. As if you can make it as heavy as possible. But we did discover that Dronzer 560 gear flat actually isn't like too terribly bad. Every sentence I said, I'd get demonetized instantly. Nah, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. LF left flat. Yeah, I mean it's left flat in Metal Fight, but it's low flat. Did I say left flat? And I didn't mean. Maybe I did, or maybe I didn't, or didn't. What was it? High Needle. That was it. Yeah. Oh, this is a. You know what? I'll go with the green one. Make it look a little nicer. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Dronzer looks so out of place on this. If I had a blue... If I put a blue 4-ring on this, it would probably make it work. But, kind of interesting. Kind of an interesting combo. And it's against Rhino Horn, so Rhino Horn might actually win this. Just saying. But anyways, let's do it. Or maybe it won't. Maybe Dronzer will defend. To be fair, Rhino Horn is very light. Rhino Horn is very light. And Dronzer won. Dronzer won. That's funny. Oh! Yikes! Oh yeah. Yeah, you got an 80 on you got an 80 on high needle versus a 60 on low flat. That's and then Dronzer kind of a little bit more exposed, so ratchet hits are. Oh yeah, that's. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, like this. This is it's a little nasty here. Nah, not big enough. Plus too far away. Shipping would be. Oh, that's. I mean, yeah, I suppose. I mean, but Noozle doesn't only do Beyblade stuff. To be fair. I swear, juice. They don't know our pain that we pay in shipping costs. No, I do. Trust me. When you collect Thomas the Tank Engine stuff as avidly as I was, dude, shipping stuff from Great Britain is so bad. It's like you'll pay maybe $30 or 30 pounds for something, but then you got to deal with like another extra 20 pounds of shipping to the US. It sucks. Japan's all right. Surprisingly, Japan prices are decent. When I order like Tomy stuff from Japan, it's all right. But when I order stuff from Great Britain, oh my lord, it's terrible. Oh! Whoa! What just happened? Dude! Oh, I gotta see that bag. Oh my god, dude. Dronzer burst apart and then it flew back in through the X pocket. That was so hype. That was so hype. Oh my god, that was amazing. I literally ordered stuff from Swift and it was supposed to be here 3 days ago. USPS sucks. USPS can suck. Sometimes it can rock, but it can suck. Generally, USPS is alright with me. But sometimes it does suck. Wait, did it pop the bit? Or am I losing it? Oh, maybe it didn't. Oh my god, Dronzer won. Wow. Yeah, if Dronzer can outlast, it'll win, but sometimes it just gets smacked and it bursts. Oh, it might win this one. It might win this one. Oh, look at Dronzer. He's got so much stamina. Oh, he wins! Yeah, Rhino's got to hit or else it doesn't win. But Dronzer's got to not get hit or else it doesn't win. Oh, Dronzer, no. Yeah. I guess that's one way to get a higher burst rate in your battles. Pretty good combos. Next up, we've got Shark Edge 560 gear flat. So we got somebody doing the good old we got someone doing that one combo that we're gonna get soon. In my country, taxes and customs can go up to 300%. Oh, it's a real shame. You said you lived in the Middle East, so I mean, I don't want to say anything about the Middle East. It's an interesting place. I probably would have wanted to have visited it, maybe more so. I don't know. Was there ever like a safe time for Americans to visit? Well, I guess I wouldn't know. You know what? I wouldn't know. I'm just speculating, and that's probably not a good thing. And Phoenix Wing 960 flat. Somebody did put that in earlier. So I'm gonna scoot that one. We're gonna do new ones. We got Viper Tail 560 Rush. Yeah, if some of them... Mvade, what's going on, man? You've missed the last few lives. I was wondering where you were at. Use my Dronzer combo. What we got? Yeah, we got... I see it down there. We're gonna get to those. I gotta go in order, though. Screw shipping costs. The bay is like $15 and shipping is $50. Oh, that sucks. UK shipping and taxes ridiculous. Yeah, Japan is so great. Like, getting stuff from Japan, yeah, maybe it'll be a little bit more expensive, but you're not paying like 50%, 100, 200, 300 in shipping. Really bad, really bad. Oh, okay, you're Jordan. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, Japan is really good. I've been busy. That's fair. That's fair. We all get busy. We all get busy. Okay, what was it? We got that one, or we got that one Where'd my other 560 go? Oh, it's on Drawn Sword. 560 Rush. That's an interesting combo. It's a pretty decent combo. All right, here we go. Should be a fun battle. Oh my god, dude. Shark Edge is jumping everywhere, and it's leaning over, and it died. Oh man. Dude, Viper didn't even get to cook. Ooh! Oh my god, dude. Yeah, like, competitively, that blue Shark Edge is gonna be so bad. It's like... Oh my goodness. Look at it, it's getting spanked. It's getting spanked. Oh my gosh, dude. This is sad. This is sad. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh man. Hey, remember when Shark Edge was cool, guys? Back in like September? Or what was it? Was it September? No, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, September we got... Yeah, September. Remember when Shark Edge was cool in September? Yeah, me too. Oh, it almost won. It almost won. If it loses. If it loses. If it loses. Oh my god. It tied. That's still not great. You get busy wasting your time. Oh no. Don't worry, I just saw your comment. Remember you told me a while ago. Oh, maybe? Which comment? Hello everyone, my name is Markiplier. Oh, really now? Imagine I get Markiplier on the channel, how hype would that be? Oh! Viper Tail almost came at me, that was not good. Oh, Shark is... Oh... Yeah, it looks like competitively, the new Shark Edge is gonna blow. It's doing so bad right now. What's funny? You know what's really funny? Dronzer does better than Shark Edge. On this build, Dronzer does better than Shark Edge does. That's sad. Oh, the travesty. It's up against Rush, and it still sucks. That's terrible. Metal Plier. Yeah, Metal Plier. Came at me. Came at me. Come on, Harvin. I set up a channel technically and filmed a video, and I also thought it was shit. I deleted it. Aw. Skill issue. It's not the Bay. No, it is the Bay. Come on. Come on. It's getting trashed. It's getting trashed. What's a Markiplier? Sounds like a pen company. Oh, interesting. Markiplier is like one of the biggest, it's like one of the biggest, he's one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform. Huge dude. I've been watching him for a long time though. But he's pretty popular. What's he got, like 20 million something subs? He's huge. He is a big figure. But he does a lot of what? He does more like gaming, I think. I'm pretty sure, although I haven't watched his channel in a while, but he does like some IRL stuff, a lot of gaming, or at least did a lot of gaming back in the day. Pretty interesting dude. He's pretty fun. We'll do one more of this and then switch. It's not good enough. Danny, hello there. Welcome. Not big enough, obviously. I mean, yeah, he appeals more to my age, because he got what? He was doing Five Nights at Freddy's. I was 12 when that came out. Now, granted, in retrospect, I only really like Five Nights at Freddy's up to Pizza Simulator. Anything past that, like Help Wanted and Security Breach and all like the new mumbo jumbo, I don't really care about. I kind of miss the when the franchise was in like 2014, 2015, 16 a little bit. That's when it was fun. That's when it was fun. But yeah, then it got too complex and oversaturated and over-memed and too popular. And I missed the earlier days when it was more mystical. That's when it was fun. It got worse. It got worse when the kids got into it. Or rather, I grew up with it. So then when the younger kids got into it, then it got annoying. Sir, is that uranium? No, I don't have uranium. I think that's a Markiplier reference. I don't think I understand it though. And after me got stale fast. Yeah, that's fair. I was interested in like figuring out what the lore was, and like watching Matt Pat talk about it back in the day was fun. And all like the different theories that you would hear, different possibilities of who's purple guy when that was a question. And then we found out and we learned how brutal he was. But I mean, honestly, after like Pizza Sim burned everything to the ground, I was like, you know what, that's a good ending. But then they were like, oh no, he lived on and his spirit infested the the internet, and I was like, okay, that's stupid. Metal eats uranium. I don't think I would even be able, like, would I even be able to, like, pick it up without just dying on the spot? Would I even be able to get it near my mouth without, like, being disintegrated or something like that? Uranium's kind of a... Metal, you must be 42 trashing the younger generation. I'm not. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm 42, even though I'm 20 years younger than that, but... 980! Alright, so the interesting thing about 980 is that I don't have Sphinx Cowl, but I have Phoenix Wing. So I can make 980, I just have to get my screwdriver. And we gotta take it apart. The good food, yeah, eating uranium becomes the new TikTok trend. Wait a minute. That might be a way to get rid of all the annoying TikTokers. Alright guys, we gotta do this. We gotta post on TikTok, eating uranium, try not to die challenge. We're doing that. You're 22? No way, I'm the same age as this loser. Yep. I'm 22. I am indeed 22. I don't feel like I'm 22, but I am. But that's alright. That just means I've got like I talk like I'm older, and I've got more time to actually get to that point. All right, let me get one of my 80. This is a fun one. Yeah, we'll do the ugly purple one. Okay, and then we got a Phoenix Wing 560 high taper. Got it. All right, I just gotta customize this ratchet real quick, and then we'll be good. Gonna show the process. Take that out. We take the blade ring off. And then we are going to do the same for 960, and then we're going to take it and swap it on, stick it in, and then we're going to put this back on, and then we're going to rescrew it, and you've got a 980. Bam, 980. All right. So is it Hell's Chain 980 needle? Interesting. We're seeing a needle combo. It's funny. I put needle in the thumbnail, and I don't think we've used it until now. We had high needle, but we didn't have proper. We didn't have proper regular needle. Do we have spike? We might have had a spike actually. I can't remember. All right, and then we got the other ratchet. I'll leave these parts in here. Keep those safe out of the way. And needle on Hell's Chain. Let me get... Right, I was just talking about that. Alright. This should be a fun combo. Alright, let's do this. Send in my combo. Awesome. We'll get to that. I do see a unicorn in there. I do not have unicorn sting. Sadly, I do not have unicorn, Sphinx Cowl, or Phoenix Feather, or Cobalt Drake. Those are or Wyvern Gale. So I'm missing like five out of it. I want to get Unicorn and Sphinx soon. I'm not so concerned with Wyvern Gale considering I have 580 in Ball and Wyvern isn't apparently that good, so. Professor Metal X with the illegal mods. Well, I mean, they are legal. They actually are legal. Like, I was talking about it with a couple people in the WBO, including Zanky, and they said that ratchet swapping was fine. That like, it doesn't really make any difference. Especially, I mean, like you're just taking one part of one ratchet and putting it on the same. It's still the same system, still Takara Tomy. It's it's not a big deal. Although some people do think it's not okay. It really depends who you ask, but a decent amount of people in the WBO don't care if you ratchet swap, which I think is cool. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, geez. These two are nutty. These two are nutty together. Although it looks like Chain is kind of handling it. It's leaning a bit, but maybe that'll work out for it. Oh my god, it won. Dude, Needle actually good. I think Needle was hated on way too much. Sometimes it cooks. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens, but we like it when it cooks. Use flame brand ratchets. I mean, if you're using flame brand ratchets, you're just hurting yourself at that point. Ah, rip. Yeah, Phoenix goes hard. Phoenix goes hard. Oh my god, that was brutal, dude. Hell's Chain was like, no, I'm not going in the pocket, and Phoenix just comes out like, yes, you are. But hey, look at that! It cooked. It cooked. We'll do one more and swap over. Oh no! It shot itself into the pocket. That's a rip. That is a big rip. Alright, we're gonna switch it back. We get another 980. Do I need to keep this out? No. Alright, good. I'm gonna swap the ratchets back real quick so that we can get more, because we got a bunch of 960s. What time is it now? 7:15. All right, we're doing decent on time. About 2 hours and 15 minutes or so we've been That was almost bad. Streaming for quite a bit. Usually these streams go for a while. We might hit 3 hours today. I hope we do. Yesterday was all right, but more talking than actual Hot Wheelsing, which. Yeah, I think we're not really going to do a Hot Wheels stream. But we might do racing games at some point. We might do racing game streams, because those are fun. But live Hot Wheels is not as interesting. It's harder to read chat, because I got to move around a lot. So I'm like, going back and forth from like the top of the track down to the bottom, and then back up, and then I got to like pause and read chat, so it's a bit difficult. I need to get like a big TV where I can just have chat like on it, so I can just look up and read. But for now, the Hot Wheels streams will not be returning, because we chat in like every other stream anyways. So this time we just get more opportunity to do stuff. Healthy dinner time: chicken fajitas with grilled peppers and onions. That's pretty pog. That's a pretty pog dinner right there. My dinner is cheese bread from Domino's. So, do you know all the backstory to why Hot Wheels axed Acceleracers? I do not. I've seen the first movie for Acceleracers. It was kind of funny. It was an interesting watch, and I kind of want to finish watching the rest of it with my friends. But it was interesting. The first movie was a trip. All right, so we got Drawn Sword 360 needle. So we got another needle combo. I love it. Actually, we finally got the combo. Wrong needle color, but we got the combo from the thumbnail, finally. And we got Night Shield 360 flat. So we got a Night Shield attack combo. That's going to be fun. Do I have a 360 out? I got like oh no, I got a few. Yeah, we got a couple out. Let's get all these other parts over in here. Take apart these other Beyblades. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then what was it? Night Shield 360. And maybe this is not the best spot for the ratchet. Maybe, yeah, this is probably a little better. Flat. That was it. So we got the Drawn Sword combo on it. Alright, here we go. Interesting combos. Interesting combos. I wasn't into it. Came across it later. That's fine. It was more of a meme watch for us, so we were joking about it most of the time. They're not really that good in terms of like movie quality, but it's fun to make fun of. The movie was so stupid, but that's why I loved it. Yeah, it's such a stupid. It's so dumb, but it's just funny. You just laugh at it the whole time. It was hilarious. We made jokes. We made all kinds of jokes about the characters and whatnot. It was hilarious. Bing Bong. That is a name that I have not heard in a minute. Oh, that was the dude from what? Inside Out? I think. Ooh, Drawn Sword stayed in. Now it's a leaning contest. Oh, Drawn is scraping. Oh, he's back up. Oh, shield went out. Rip. Drawn actually lived. Dude, Needle's actually good. Needle's actually good for defense. Oh, never mind. Right as I say that, it loses. That's rich. That's rich. Oh! Yikes. Yikes. Went in and burst. Just had to fight off a fox from my outdoor cats. Oh, no. Bing Bong. Yeah, he died. It was so matter of fact in like the best way ever. Oh, that was great. He died. It's like that clip of that girl that like talks about like all the fat influencers that passed away. Or the fat acceptance influencers, my bad. Big difference. Crime time. Oh, we love crime. That's a joke, for the record. Short answer, Acceleracers was killing their mainline stuff sales. What? That's kind of funny. I mean, for what it's worth, it was kind of fun. I used to have cool Hot Wheels shit as a kid. I had this volcano thing that shot slime out of it. I think I remember seeing a commercial for that at some point. I'll have to look into that. Ah, rip. You know, maybe if Drawn was on not 360, it might have a bit better LAD. Ooh! That was sick. Came and, like, spun it around right at its end. Oh. Well. We'll get one more good battle in, and then we'll swap over to the next combos on the list. We still got quite a few to get through. Oh, come on, Drawn, you can do it. Prove to us that the thumbnail combo is good. Yes, yes. Look at that. Oh, that's funny. It was getting so popular, so Hot Wheels snatched it. Oh man. That's kind of stupid. That's actually just kind of stupid. Like, what? Oh, man. What's your favorite Night Lance? Probably the black and purple one, hands down. This one, it's so cool. This one is so cool. I love the black and purple. It looks so slick. I love it. I also had these rev-up monster trucks that were magnetic and could go on these mag tracks. Interesting. I think I remember those too. I know the monster trucks thing has been a thing for a while. Crime time and rhyme eating. It's in rhyme eating a lime. It's mine. Interesting. We got Fat Quad dropping the hottest bars of 2024. All right, next combos we got. Honestly, that Drawn Sword one was kind of fun. I'm gonna mark that. And then we have the Night Shield. Next up, we've got Hell Scythe. Finally, we got a Hell Scythe. No one really loves Hell Scythe anymore. On 460 point. All right, pretty basic build. Not bad though. Night Shield 560 ball. That. I just dropped something. Interesting. Yeah, that is an interesting combo. Night Shield on ball. I did play around with it. I played with 360 on ball. That one was fun. That was fun to play with. Let me get my stamina bits out. All right, here we go. Oh, if only I had a black Night Shield, it would look so sick. All right, here we go. Oh, get some scraping, some nasty hits to the bottom there. Oh, hard to say who's going to win. Wow! Night Shield still won! Woof! Also had these forgotten color-changing Hot Wheels. I remember those. You would, like, dip them in the hot water and they change color. Those were kind of cool. You know, I feel like one of those temperature reactor, like, color change things, where you, like, hair dry it and it changes color, that would have been a cool thing for Beyblade to do. Like, imagine if, like, in Metal Fusion, like, the energy rings had that. They were made of that plastic, you blew a hair dryer on it, and it would change the color. Like, how cool would that be if we got that for, like, Beyblade X, where you're, like, you hair dried the Beyblade and the plastic would change colors. Like, that would be so cool. Crazy how an offshoot product becoming more popular. Hot Wheels went and aborted it. Came collateral damage. Yeah. Interesting. We're doing this with the greater good. But, oh, come on. They could have still just... They could have worked it in. They could have worked it out. They're just pathetic. She looks like Lan from the Metal series. Leon. Yeah, it kind of does. I kind of see that. It's kind of got that, like... It's got that vibe. Also, the forgotten Hot Wheels water launching car thing where you pump it up, water pressure launch the car, but it like never works. Oh, I don't remember those. I'll have to look that up too. Ooh, rip. I remember I got this one set at one point. It had like a little like push button launcher thing, and it would launch the car on the track, and then it would jump, and it landed in like a sunken, what was it, like box truck or whatever, 18-wheeler, and it went in through like the back trailer of it, and it you would put like some hot water in it, and it would change the color of it, so you'd pull it out, and it would look like it got like toxic slime effect on it or whatever. It's kind of an interesting toy, but. I think I lost the car, and I lost, like, all the parts for it, and I had, like, the little plastic thing, and I chucked it at some point. Oh, man. My Hot Wheels toys didn't last long as a kid, but my Thomas ones did. Oh, my... Oh, jeez. Oh, my God, I just ripped the launcher link, like, right off. That is the first time... Mind you, I have been messing with I've been using the Noozle stuff for months. I've had this stuff for months. Some of this stuff I've had for a long time. That is the first time I've ever encountered, like, ripping it so hard it ripped the thing off. That is the only time I've ever seen that happen. And I've had it for months. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Night Shield won that. Ooh, Night Shield lost that. Yeah, sometimes Scythe will just hit the right part on Night Shield and smack it out. Ooh, yeah, that just killed, Hells. Tops went full Saint. Yeah, I just ripped everything apart. Some of these random products I had are so forgotten I legit couldn't find them on Google. Check the Hot Wheels wiki. Now granted, the Hot Wheels wiki doesn't have everything on it. They do not have any of the spin shots stuff. Actually, you know what? The Hot Wheels wiki might only just have like the mainline cars and codes and all that, because I always, some of the cars that I would get wouldn't have the names on them, and like for some of the older muscle cars, I don't really know that. I didn't know that well, so I had to look their codes up on the wiki, and normally they have like which cars used it, or used which code, and like, you know, they would list all the colors or whatnot, so I would find it that way. But I don't know if they have any, like, information on some of the other stuff. God, man, you gotta try this Phoenix Feather 960 orb. Wasn't that on the form? We got a form up. It's pinned in the chat. Leave it in there, and I'll get to that. We got a list. Phoenix Feather. Oh yeah, right. I don't have Feather. I will get you a Feather. Go for it. If you want to get me a Feather, 100%. I mean, hey, I do have a donation link in the description. More than welcome to do it that way. Because I should get a P.O. box open again. I let mine close because I thought I was going to move this year, but this year I probably won't move. It might be either next year or the year after. We'll see what happens. But, is it on the forum? No, the donation link is not on the forum. It's in the description of the stream. So if you, like, scroll down to where the likes are and you hit more, it should be in there. It also says, like, 13+. There's a couple other links in there. But the donation one is, like, right in front of it. It's, like, at the top there. You can do that. I'll do my best to get I'll grab a Feather. Why do I have so many notifications? What the okay. I'm gonna check my notifications later. I found the pump car that never worked. It's called Double Shots. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do another battle between Hell Scythe and Night Shield, and then we'll move on to the next ones. Interesting comp. Alright, next two, we got our Dronzer. Finally we got a Dronzer combo. 460 high taper. That's, I don't know how to feel about 460 on Dronzer, but we'll give it a shot. 460 and high taper. Got an interesting Dronzer combo. Then we've got Drawn Sword 560 gear ball. Did we not do that one? I thought we did that. Yes, we did do that one. I'm going to do the next one. We got Hell's Chain 560 orb. I'll do that one. Any of the duplicate combos that I've already tried out, I'm gonna skip those for today. Maybe another day we'll do like everything that gets sent. But I want to get to all the ones that we haven't tested. Where's my orb at? Oh wait. Oh, here it is. I didn't take that Phoenix or that Viper tail apart to get it. That's why I didn't have it. All right. Like, no one's done any of the custom bits in a minute. Gonna give metal pipe bomb. No, don't do that. Hey, get the PO and I will send you one as a gift. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I probably won't. I don't think I can open one for a while, because you can get one for 3 months, but it's a bit of a pain to get one open. So. I'll have to see about it. It's just difficult to get one open at the moment since I don't have income, but I will do my best, Floppy. I appreciate the gesture. Do you have different colors on Stadium? I don't. This is it. All I got is the Start Dash set. Because all the rest of my money went to other Beyblades or being an adult, so. I would like to get another one. I really want to get the black one, and I want to get the red X line, because the black and red X line, that would look so sick. So I do want to get them. It just depends when I get money to get them. So I will be getting the 3-player Stadium when that comes out, though. One way or another, it will happen. Gonna give Metal a pipe. Oh yeah, you said that. No, we're not doing pipe bombs. I am not confident in Dronzer on maybe a Ratchet Switch. Dronzer's probably gonna get destroyed. Let me try the red. Let me try the Hell Scythe one. Okay, yeah, that should be a little better. Okay, so that was interesting. Battle Royale. Blade, my friend, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are just hanging out. You know what? We could do a battle royale. Let me get my other launcher links out. This is gonna be so bad. We'll do this. We'll do this for the very last battle. We'll do the royale, and this is gonna go so badly in the best way possible. So let me get these off. We're gonna get these in. I cannot. Okay, I think these transforming cars are too hard to find. Yeah, it's difficult. Some of the Hot Wheels stuff is like lost, legitimately. It's kind of whack. We'll do a battle royale. You know what? Actually, yeah. Let's see what we can do with the combos that we got. Let's do a. Ow. Let's do a big thing. So we got. We got set 1, and then we've got. Oh, I gotta actually get the thing in. We got set 2. What are they? I think I can do that. I got Rush Out. Yeah. Nightland 3. We're gonna do something stupid, guys, but it's gonna be fun. So what setup is Dronzer on? It's on 460 high taper. Although we did find earlier, we found that Dronzer was actually kind of okay on. Dronzer was okay on 560 gear flat. It was actually kind of popped off. It was interesting. Night Shield. Point. I think, yeah, point should still be up. Yeah, here we go. We got point on Night Shield 380. Interesting. Alright, I'm just getting like as many launches as I can set up for this. This is going to be hype. It's going to be so dumb, but it's going to be fun. Alright, so we got that. We'll do a couple battle royales. We'll get a few of these combos out of the way. Use the noozle cords. Just the nylon one? Yeah, I think that's my other nylon. Yeah, I gotta take these out. Yeah. That's an original. Crap, where's my other... That's my other proto. And there we go. Okay, that's TPU. Good. Man, now I gotta like feel around the material on these to make sure I get the right ones out. I got a 30 somewhere? Yeah, we'll do a 30. Alright, here we go, guys. This is gonna be epic. They were cool. They were literally Transformers, but they had like water cannons in them, and you shoot them at the other robot cars to change their color. That's actually kind of interesting. Although that seems more like it would be a better thing to do with boats in like a pool. Like some like RC boats that you can like do, you can control and like it'll shoot water out. Like that would work better, I think, with like... I think like RC boat cannons would be more fun than... When I think about RC boats, did anyone see Stuart Little? Anyone remember that scene where they had the asshole kid who was going around destroying everyone else's boat? Does anyone else remember that? Alright, where's my other angled link? Here it is. I'm kind of remembering that scene thinking about RC boats. Fat Quad, what's up? Alright, let's get a couple, let's see, what else? Dronzer, I think we're already using that one. No uni. Not. Oh, I don't think 960. Yeah, still got my 960. On Wizard and Spike. We finally get a Wizard combo. Wizard has been absent until now. But Wizard on Spike is like MVade's signature. I bet he put that one in. Yes, and movie 2. Daggers, sword, 360. We'll do dagger on 360 taper. Dagger, 360. Take the blue taper, actually. Yeah. All right. Here we go, guys. We're gonna do 6 Beyblades, at once. And Drawn Dagger wins. Interesting. And now I gotta put all the winders back in. Look at that. This is killing me that I can't find it. Oh, rip. We'll do a couple more 6-player battles. Mix up which Beyblades get launched. Battle Royale. I can't wait until we get the 3-player stadium. It'll be so much better. Because this one is dinky as hell. This is such a dinky stadium. Alright, I think we're getting different matchups this time. Hopefully my arm doesn't die from this. Let's hope. Oh, we actually got a burst and 2 in the same pocket. Oh, and Dagger. Oh my, dude, Dagger was chilling. Dagger was chilling. Gear flat. I was gonna test your gear flat on a couple. I was going to test your flat on it a couple of days coming up soon. Oh wait. Oh, what? Where is? My brain is farting right now. This is bad. 7:41. Dang, we still got time. Knocking out a shit ton of these. Alright. Poor Wizard did not get launched that time. A little sad. We're gonna launch Dagger. I gotta put the grip on because I cannot hold the fucking winder launchers for shit. Unlike the string launchers. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is the last Royale round, and then we'll move on to the next combos. Oh! Oh, no, I hit Wizard! Fuck. Damn it, Wizard probably just lost that, and it's my fault. Oh well. This is why we need a bigger stadium. This is why we need the big stadium. Alright, that was fun. Got a good few, they're gonna test Gear Flat on a couple of days. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Let's see if Gear Flat works on Night Shield. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Let me see. We just got 6 out of the way, kind of. Oh, we didn't do that one. Let's see, we did these. We did that one I can't do. We did that one, and we did that one. Alright. So we got another Dronzer one. I wasn't able to do just now. So we got Dronzer 560 points. That's a combo. Gear Flat is fun because it has 0 stamina. Oh yeah, no, it's got all attack and like no stamina. It's so fun. What song are we on now? We're on Paris Promenade. That's kind of a boring song. Paris song that they did in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was kind of doo-doo. It's very mid, in my opinion. I'm not just saying that to meme on France. And then I could do that. Wait, I have another. Well, I've got a printed point, but we can still use it. Yeah, here we go. 960. I think almost all of my Beyblades have been taken apart. At this point, I'm only left with like a couple that haven't come off. All right. Ah, feels a little better. Yeah, I don't know if Dronzer is going to win this one. He's very docile at the beginning. I love my partner uses our Phoenix Wing most of the time, so I'm trying to look for another heavy-hitting attacker. Honestly, heavy-hitting attacker. You could probably go with Feather Sword on Gear Flat. Although if your partner is using Gear Flat on Phoenix, tell them that flat works better actually, because earlier we actually tested that. We tested Phoenix Feather on 960 flat, like normal flat, and it was actually kind of good. It was pretty powerful, and that can open up Gear Flat for you. Now Gear Flat, probably get away with like Drawn Sword 560 Gear Flat. I would not recommend Shark Edge on Gear Flat. But Drawn Sword or Phoenix Feather, those could do good. Maybe Dagger could happen. Possibly Lance or Viper too. Those are alright. If you want to get really nutty, use Lion Claw. Night Shield, Drawn Sword, and Unicorn Sting. Oh, true, yeah! Unicorn Sting is also supposed to be really good. So that's another option. You could also go with Sphinx Cowl. Because Sphinx Cowl is, although it just came out, so... but, you know, if you get a Sphinx Cowl, that could work. Because that thing's kind of like, it's Rhino, but better, because it's bigger and heavier. Ooh, look at that, Dronzer win. Dronzer W! We love Dronzer Ws. No, come on, Dronzer. Get another W. You can do it. Oh, he's not doing it. Maybe. Come on, Dronzer. No! Damn it. Oh, well. It happens. Ooh! Dronzer got bounced. Is my camera, like, slipping down or something? Tilt it back up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Dronzer got clowned again. Rip. One more. Come on, Dronzer, you can do it! Oh! Oh, he lived. Alright, come on. Come on, Dronzer. He's using Phoenix Wing 560 ball. Oh, okay. Ooh! So that opens up Gear Flat. Alright. Yeah, do that. Gear Flat. Yeah, what is it? Gear Flat on... Yeah, you could mix it up. 560 Drawn Sword could work. Or Unicorn Sting, as Blade mentioned. Unicorn Sting is supposed to be good. I really want to get one. It's difficult, but I want to get a Unicorn Sting. Also, Gear Point's interesting. I want to mess with that a bit. Alright, let's see. We've got 2 left on here. We got Dagger 360 Rush. Interesting. Probably a better choice than 360. And then Phoenix on Gear Taper. Oh, God. Oh, no. People remembered Gear Taper exists. For those of you who don't know, Gear Taper is a 3D printed bit that King gave me. This thing is stupidly good. Yeah, it's a menace. Someone can make a good combo with Dronzer. Yeah, Dronzer, I love Dronzer. It's just, it looks cool. I mean, I'm also a little nostalgic for it, because I watched a little Bakken and Shoot when I was a kid. And I also rewatched it, and, I mean, it just looks cool. And I love it, but I hate that it's like, but you can make it work. I always respect people that use Dronzer. Oh! Yeah, that's Gear Taper. That is Gear Taper for you. It's fat, and it's good. Oh, that hit. It just slams it into the ground. Oh my God, it just tilted it. Oh, no. Come on. I was talking all kinds of good stuff about you, Gear Taper. Although it could just uppercut him and win, which it did not, L. Damn. Oh, yeah, there we go. That was tight. Yeah. Just no questions. Out of the pocket. Immediately. Oh, we got a nice hit from Dagger there. Oh, alright. Dagger's kind of throwing it. Kind of tossing it around a bit. Yep, it's not getting back on the extreme line for the most part. Oh, it could win. Come on, Dagger. You can do it. Beat Gear Taper. Oh, no. It's over. Rip. GP is my favorite bit on drums. Oh, now I really gotta get Unicorn. Oh, man. Keeping the stream open, dude. Just gotta get some stuff. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I mean, I might finish soon. Seems like we've dipped down quite a bit from earlier. That's alright. I mean, these are the last two combos. So, no one's put anything new in. I might as well take this off. We'll do a couple of open ones and then call it, I think. Which should be good anyways, because I do have to work on all the assets, and I gotta work on the form, and I gotta finish up the music and everything for tomorrow's stream, so I still got some stuff to do, but, yeah, we'll go for another 10 minutes or so, then call it. Oh! Oh, he bounced over him. Oh! Oh, that was nasty! Dude, Phoenix hit, like, the bottom of Drawn Dagger, and it, like, I think it's, like, it must have slammed him down, because it, like, it threw him back. Threw him back quite a bit. That was insane. That was a crazy hit. Oh, man. Dude, these two get nutty. Gear Taper is fun. Gear Taper's just fun as hell. Oh, rip. Okay. We're gonna throw Phoenix on... This is the OG Gear Point. It was 3D printed. We'll try it on that, and we'll throw it up against Shark Edge on 580, actually. We're gonna do 580 to make it just slightly heavier. And then we are gonna do... Gear Taper, why not? Alright, this should be interesting. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Look at that! Look at that! I'm telling you guys, Gear Taper. This shit's the bomb. I feel like I would love an... Like, imagine if Maiden and Burn, like, actually battled. I feel like that battle would go hard. That battle would go so hard. What song are we on? Funky Stadium. That's a good song. This is a very good song. Dude, I literally, I put them in, and they will smack each other, like, to high hell immediately. I gotta tilt them. These two are too powerful. They're too powerful for each other. Alright, there we go. And then they hit, and it's over. Oh my gosh. Absolutely nuts. Oh yeah. Done. He was done. Oh, he's kind of keeping it alive. Oh, dude. Okay, Gear Taper holding on for that long is impressive. Oh, that was interesting. All right, what other combos you guys want to see? I'll let you guys put them in. You can just put them in chat. I'll do them. And I got like almost all my Beyblades taken apart. There's 5 that have not been. Everything else is disassembled. Might as well close this window for now. Round 2 of Nuzlocke. Oh, I will keep the stream open for you, Blade. I will open the stream and keep it in the background. I'll give you the views, man. I'll give you those hours. Night Shield 360 flat against everything? Oh, I mean against everything. How about everything that I haven't launched? Or everything I haven't taken apart, rather. Which is about a total of 6 bays. Because I don't want to throw all my bays in at the same time. Thanks for the kiss, Blade. I would kiss you too, but you're married, and you're also several thousand miles away. Maybe one day. Maybe one day it'll happen. Alright, here we go. It's going up against everything. Hopefully. Oh! Oh, it's still alive! It's still alive! Okay, can do it! Oh, it lost. Oh, rip. Also gotta... Fuck! Oh, there we go. I love how Cheetos is still sitting in the thing. Oh, and of course, Wizard wins. Wizard always wins. Shadow Wizard money gang. We love to see it. Catch a flight, the wife will understand. Yeah, let's go. Oh, you live in Thailand, right? All right. Whenever I go to Thailand, we're gonna meet up and we're gonna kiss, and then we're gonna Beyblade. It's gonna be awesome. That's the lore. That would be like the stupidest video. That would be like such a funny ass video. Like, imagine if I did like a Left Burst video where he like goes to Japan or whatever, except Metal goes around the world to kiss all the Baytubers. That'd be the shit. That'd be such a stupid video. It would be so funny. Oh lord, yeah, that probably won't happen, but maybe. What up, Fat Quiet? Still here, hanging out. We come up with some fun-ish. We come up with interesting ideas on this channel, apparently. Fat Quiet, you're not getting kissed. You're too young. I'm sorry, man. Gotta be 18 or older for this video. I'm sorry, man. I get my noozle stuff apart before spend the insane budget just to make a 30-second short of kissing all the Baytube boys. Yeah. Oh man, that'd be real. We just get like, in plane tickets probably be like several $1,000s just to go around and kiss everybody. Just to go and get kisses from people. Oh man, that'd be so funny. I'd piss off so many people for like just spending that much money on flying. Imagine. Ah, there we go. Let's get these winder stuffs back. We come up with the ideas ever. We come up with the ideas ever. Alright, where are the other ripcords? Here they are. Let's get these back in. Man, I remember the first time I held one of these launchers. These are my favorite winder launchers ever. Like, these are just... Oh, why did I take all of my Beyblades apart? Am I stupid? Like, first time just ripping it. Ah. I remember the days when this was shiny and new. Fun days, fun days. Also, back when I had like 40 subs. GG Juice, don't get jealous. Yeah, we all know Juice wants to get in on the action too. Don't worry, Juice. I'll make it to Australia. I'm not leaving the airport though. I'm not running into any of those spiders. What did I just walk into? Nothing. Just oh yeah, GG, don't get. How did I read that as Juice? I am dumb. GG, don't get jealous. Yeah, we're talking about kissing each other. Average old man activities. Although that's like that's definitely like that's more of like a younger old man thing to talk about. Out of all the things, that's more of the younger generation of old men. Because younger old men are not afraid to acknowledge that the kid inside exists. And that we're all a little bit stupid sometimes. In a good way, though. We're stupid in a good way. That's what separates it. That's what separates it. I'm gonna put all these back together, and then we should hit the 3-hour mark. We should be good to. Oh, never mind. We're at 8 p.m. already. That's good. Let's chat a little before we call it. What are our final thoughts? Who's hyped for UX? Although that's a question that gets asked like frequently now. Like every like week, like it feels like everybody gives the obligatory "who's hyped for UX" question. Just like a weekly thing at this point until the end of this month, I guess. Yeah. What day is it? It is the 6th. We are already almost a week through March. Isn't that insane? It feels like this month just started, and we're already chugging through it. Time really goes by fast, doesn't it? But tomorrow is going to be a hype stream. You guys will get to be doing a lot of interacting, and it's going to be kind of fun. I'm kind of curious. We're going to be I'm going to have chat build a Thomas the Tank Engine layout, and then we're going to run you guys get to pick the trains, you get to pick the rolling stock. Everything is all about you guys picking it. I'm just here to facilitate. So I'm curious to see what people come up with. There was one DVD player. Oh man. Not even. It was a VCR. We're going old. We're gonna go all the way. Still looking for Ricky Tan. Yo, I get that reference. Yo, we love Rush Hour. We love Rush Hour around here. Oh, that's an action movie I forgot about. Rush Hour. Although I don't. Is Rush Hour an action movie? I would say maybe the first one is. Like the first two Rush Hour. I guess actually all three of them. I haven't seen 3 in a long time, but I don't really like 3 all that much. I liked 1 and 2 a lot. 3 was just mid. I'm a B-slap you back to Bangkok. Oh, that movie is so good. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Chris Tucker was so funny. So funny. All the people that hate on that movie are just haters, because those movies, they're funny. It's funny. Racism is funny. Racial discrimination is not funny. There's a difference. There's a big difference. People gotta learn the difference. There's some people that don't understand that those two things are very different. You can be whatever you want. Spielberg is gone. You run the stream. Yeah, we're stream's about to end though. About to end. I gotta work on tomorrow's stream, because tomorrow's stream is gonna be hype. You guys don't want to miss it. Well, at least I'm hyped for it, but I think everyone will have fun. Oh, my word. Yesterday's stream was kind of... Clip him. I guess there's no time to get in Viper Tail 3. No, I'm sorry. I just put everything back together. Thomas stream, right? Yep, we're doing it. So the way that it's going to work tomorrow, it's going to be at 5 p.m. like normal. I'm going to have a Google form up. There's going to be a couple that go up. The first one is going to be all of the track pieces. So it's going to have like curve and straight, half straight, quarter straight, whatever. It's going to have like all the pieces listed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge you guys to build the actual layout. So I'll show like the entirety of the table, not just the box here. And I'm gonna see. I want to see what chat comes up with. So we're gonna have you guys actually create it. So you can go into the form, and you can just pick. It'll have like the menu, and you'll select one of the pieces, and then that'll be the piece that goes on. So you guys gotta. I want to see what we create with all that, because I got like a shit ton of pieces to use. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see what you guys make. Chat builds train. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. You guys get to build the train track, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be super fun to see what you guys come up with. I just got to figure out how to have pictures for everything. I think I can do that for Google Form, where each entry has a picture attached to it, but I'm gonna find out. Good thing about it though is that I don't need like a choice eliminator or anything, so I don't have to worry about like limited time use for it. So it'll just be people go in, or you know what? I'll do a list. I'll have a list of stuff with like images and everything so that people can scroll through. But that should work out. I'm gonna make my track lead into a. We can maybe we can do that. I mean, I got bridge pieces, so we could spiral the track up and then have it just drop off at the top. We could do something like that. Tom's about to commit some atrocities. Yep. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. I want to make it fun for you guys, so I'll let you guys decide what happens and who gets to go on what part of the track and all that. So it should be kind of interesting. It should be interesting. I wish I had more space to use, but we got I believe 4 feet by 6 feet. Wait, no. Are these 2x4? No, these are 2x6. So we've got 6 feet. By, no, that's not right. No, what are these 2x4s? I think these are 2x4s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these tables are like 2x4. So you guys should have about 6x4 feet of stuff to play with. I'm guessing you are in a class. I have my keyboard in Spanish. Oh, look at that. Artemis just flexing on us. I haven't taken Spanish in years. The thing with language is that, like, I'm really good at English, and I was not bad when at German and Spanish. I just never really had the motivation to practice them. I think if I was more motivated to speak, or if I was more motivated to speak like one of those languages where it's more tied to English and it's a little easier to understand, I think I would have done so well, but I never really had the drive to apply myself in those classes, so I did decent when I gave my effort, but I wish I could have done better. I wish I had the motivation to have done well in a language class. If I could like go back and redo like the classes I took in middle school and high school, if I could do that and not age at all, like I would go back, like within the span of one day I could go back and just get through like every class from 7th to 12th grade again. I probably would do that if those were the conditions. I would probably maturity and whatnot. That'd be an interesting thing to do. I love my language and tacos. That's hype. Yeah, Spanish is it's a fun language. Like, yeah, Spanish is it's a fun language. German's fun too. Better not skip a lesson. Easy torture method. Russian cursive. Oh my god, that exists. Russian like text is weird. It's like, it feels like AI trying to do English. Like the early like text AIs like trying to write English. That's kind of what Russian feels like. when you read it or you're looking at it in text. Don't want to lose the family. Search Russian cursive? Is this gonna be like one of those things where it's like, it sounds mundane, but it's actually like absolutely horrendous? Why do I have a bajillion... Oh, hey, somebody used the code for Newsel. That's aight. Let's go. And we got a new sub. Let's go. James, that's not really encouraging me there. Yeah, I got a feeling. I got a bad feeling about it. Maybe later. Maybe later. Anyways, hype for the Thomas stream tomorrow. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm psyched to see what you guys create. We're gonna end this. I already missed it in. I got sleep paralysis. Not saying duo, but it did. It was a weird coincidence. Oh, rip. I don't know what Duolingo is, but always good to learn something new. Yeah, Duolingo is a... Yeah, it's like a app that you can use to, like, learn languages. They got, like, a bunch of them on there. But I think it's known for its, But the stream he just deleted us. No, the stream will stay up. You guys can go back and watch it. I always leave my streams up. How many languages? So, I primarily speak English. I can kind of speak a little bit of German and Spanish. I took both of them in school and I did decent. I kind of remember some things. If you give me like those languages to like read out loud, I can probably do a decent job at reading them out loud and kind of put some things together, but not fluent at all in those. Duolingo's a cool app, but the mascot's lore is terrible. Yeah, that's the thing. The mascot, like, is the little owl is like a menace in the lore. Apparently, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny how, of all things, like an owl from a language, from an app that teaches you different languages is like a huge meme thing. Pretty interesting, but that's it for the Beyblading. Tomorrow we're gonna be getting out the trains, and I'm actually really excited for it. So should be interesting. With that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a good day, evening, morning, good night, and yeah, we'll be back for more fun tomorrow.